Welcome to day 2 of the ThunderGun SWF Tournament. Let's go, baby. Welcome in, everybody. We got an exciting day ahead. We're going to start things off with Dragoobers versus Anguish. Then we're going to mix in some violations to see who is the leader of the losers bracket. Once we have our winner, we're going to move on to the championship round, which is a best 2 out of 3 with our current leader, Despicable. This is going to be a wild day, guys. I am absolutely excited for this, and I hope you guys are as well. We got a lot of really crazy games to go ahead. How's everybody doing today? You guys excited for this? How you doing, Dragon? Pyro, good to see you, homie. How you doing today? All right. So, the way we have it set up for the first round is Dragoobers are going to be the home team. As you can see, they are in blue. We have Anguish in red. So, what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to flip the coin. Home team always gets the choice. So, if the home team, Dragoobers, if you would let me know if you would like to go as the coin or the rocket ship or the one, let me know which one you want. This will help us decide who the killer is. So a representative from that team, please let me know. One or rocket ship. Patrick, you guys are going to go with the one. All right. So we have it in. Let's go ahead and see their fate. Let's go. So we got a 1 for the Dragoobers. So Dragoobers, you get to decide, do you want to be the killer or survivor first? You guys want to be survivor first? All right, Anguish. Go ahead and decide on what killer you want to be. Load the map, the appropriate map for us. And go ahead and send me an invite so we can join on in. And just so everybody is aware, Anguish used Night last time in the preliminary rounds. So Anguish cannot use Night for the rest of this tournament. Dragoobers used the Pyramid Head. You got this, Repty. It's gonna be a great day. Just breathe, splash the water on your face. You got this. By the way, we're gonna go ahead and run some ads real quick just to make sure they are not interfering with the gameplay while everything is getting set up. You get another CJ bang? Bro, that was wild. That was absolutely wild. The fact that we saw a CJ bang on a tournament setting is insane. All right, and just so you guys are aware, anyone that is new here, we got the scoreboard up. Dragoobers are the home team in blue. They're going to be playing Survivor first. So Anguish is up there in red. They are deciding on their killer. The green arrow there will let you know who is the killer to make it easier to keep track of who's getting what points. Easy way to understand the scoring if you are new to watching this style of format. I'll go ahead and pin that up there for you. It's essentially when the killer gets their first hook on a fresh survivor, it is 3 points. Their second hook on said survivor is 2 points. And then killing the survivor in any way, shape, or form is just 1 point. If they kill them with the Ivory Mori, that will give us an additional point. A total of 25 for the killer. Survivor, the way it works is they get 2 points for the each generator that they do. Then after that, for each escape, we'll determine how many points they get. The survivor with 0 hooks escapes, 5 points. 1 hook, 3 points. 2 hooks, if they're on death hook and they escape, they get 1 point. And that's through the exit gates. If they escape through the hatch, it's an additional 2 points. All that I ask is if you're getting ready to escape through the hatch and we do not see the killer, wait until I can pan over to you before you jump in through the hatch so we can confirm it on the VOD. What do you like the new scoreboard? Pyro, I designed this one. It's the same exact interface, same exact company. I just did a better design of it. All right, I haven't heard anything from Anguish and it's been 5 minutes. Are you guys ready to go, or what's going on? Is Walker going to be the killer? Yeah, with this style, Pyro, I didn't have the ability to upload the knife. It would have to be a manual thing. This is all done through the website itself. So I don't even have to touch the arrow itself. Well, we need to do something. We're just sitting here doing nothing. We're waiting on you guys.
I can see you down again, falling to the ground again. I feel you. Try to fight it on your own. I'll help you light your fire. I'll take your hand.
No, Pyro, I'm saying last time it was manual. This time it's not. This time it's done through the website. All right, thank you, Cosmos. Last time, Pyro, I did it on my end. This time, it's actually managed through the website. What's a brown thumb? All right, we got Walker with the invite. Here we go. Everything is getting going, guys. Stay tuned. Dragoobers, go ahead and join me. Oh, Walker switched in. Looks like, I believe that is Gafaka, but we have the name Angel, or M. Hi, Pearl, welcome in. How you doing? All right, we are getting going. I'm sorry, Pearl. Big hugs. I hope you feel better. Well, we got some fun matchups coming up if you'd like to check it out. Hopefully this can be entertaining for you. We got cheese, Eda, strawberry waffles. And oh, I know, Pearl. I know you haven't played it. But I'm saying hopefully we can entertain you with some fun matches coming up. Manda Beans! An Edo fan, let's go. We got Griffs! Griff, where are you going? You gotta be on the survivor side.
I'll take your hand and raise you
Are you rejoining? What do you think of the music selection for this one, guys? Just trying to go with like a party vibe for it. Just have some fun. What's up, Echo? How you doing, brother? Welcome in. Griff's already working on not surviving. They're jumping over. I'm going to spectate this one. Survivors are getting everything set up. They got the key, medkit. They got 2 flashlights. So I think they're deciding on that. What are you up to today, Pyro? I'm excited to see what Dragoobers can do with this group. I feel like this group mixed it up a little bit. They reforged everything, and they're going to kick some butt on this. No, Echo, you did great. What are you talking about? You did great yesterday. All right. Everyone's getting ready. We're getting ready to go in. Oh, man. Here we go. This is the first round of the tournament of day 2. Good luck, everybody. I believe in you. Let's get to that loading screen. You got this, Strawberry. Easy W for the Dragoobers. This is Walker's first day playing Killer, I promise. You're watching Karate Kid, waiting for the ding. Which one are you watching? Please don't tell me you're watching the new one. All right, we got those beautiful, beautiful offerings. I like to see what the survivors are doing here. This is interesting. Could be an interesting strategy going with those offerings. I'm not gonna lie. Original number 2, that one's really good. Oh, here we go. You like the Chaos Shuffle, Echo? I think I do too. I hope they keep it. All right, match details. Ping is doing okay. Oh my goodness, folks. We got ourselves a Billy. Our last Billy that we saw was Mobs, and man, was that wild. Let's see what happens with Walker's Billy. Is he gonna curve this? Oh, he does. Oh, unlucky. Found Strawberry out in the open. This is probably gonna be 3 points very quickly for Team Anguish if he gets to the hook, and he does. So we're gonna see 3 points very, very quickly. What are the survivors doing? Ooh, and as you can see, there is one of the perks. That is a Grim Embrace instantly. Very, very strong perk on Billy. Because of his mobility, he can get that to pop very quickly. He's scouting around for other survivors. They just got Strawberry. Oh. He is going for cheese. We do have the jungle gym. He double vaulted in chase, so I think he only has one more. And, ooh, did not get a hit on that, even though they were potentially running. Add-on chat can see. And that is why cheese goes down. This is, ooh, this is going to be a rough little turn of events going forward. This is going to be another 3 points for Anguish. It is a fresh hook. Hopefully they were seeing a gen pop in the distance. He does spot Griffin. Running around the snowplow can be a good thing against a Billy. It just depends on how well he curves, and he runs into the front where the chest is, and he catches him. Oh no. Unlucky. Griff goes down. This is going to be another 3 unless we see a save of some kind. We do hear a little progress on the gens. He is going for, ooh, we heard a Hex Totem pop in the background, but we're not sure what it is as of yet. And we just heard another pop. We're not sure exactly what that was. It was probably a survivor jumping off a gen. This is exactly what Walker, or M, is looking for. I don't know why I thought it was Walker. M is looking around. They do see the survivors off over here unhooking. They still need to find Ida to get the final Grim Embrace. Oh, they found Ida! Oh my goodness! She was caught out in the open in Narnia. Oh my goodness, this is going to be the final Grim Embrace and another 3 points. That's going to put us at 12 points for Artillery here. She is known for her sneakiness, but she got caught out in the open on that one. That is very rough. We need to make sure the other survivors are hiding during this 40 seconds of Grim. Or I think it's 60 seconds. Either way, it's a long time. He does spot somebody. He curves. And that was a great move by Strawberry, but she has nowhere to go. Oh, unlucky. And he is going to be bringing her into the basement. This is going to be the second one for Strawberry. That is going to put them at 2 more points. As you can see, we are at 14 points here. We need to get some of these gens going. Grim Embrace is down, so our survivors can start clacking away at those gens. But he has massive pressure. M is doing a great job. Does spot Griff. And Griff gets... Oh, brilliant move by Griff going through the window instead of the expected pallet play. Oh, unlucky. That curve was wild. All right, and this is going to be another 2 points here for our team Anguish. M is going around looking for the other survivors. Ida and Cheese are back up to full health, but Strawberry is potentially in a lot of trouble of potential death here. She needs to find something. There isn't much to work with. Oh, he messes up the curve, gives her a chance to get to the next pallet. He didn't expect that. Oh, what is she doing? Oh, I think he's going to go for the curve again. Oh, unlucky. Griff is still on that hook. Somebody's got to get him off that hook. But Strawberry is going to go down for the final hook. Unless... There we go. That's going to be another 2 points. 1 for the kill, 1 for the Mori, folks. A very cracked Billy. Welcome in, Sneaky Steak. What's up, Rev? How you doing? Welcome in, brother. All right. These survivors really need to get some kind of pressure. Anything they can do. A gen anywhere would be amazing. I don't see them anywhere. They're being very sneaky. And there is Cheese. We're going to see Cheese and M get into a little bit of a grouping here. Unlucky. He predicted which way Cheese was going to go and got the instant down. All right, M is now looking for Ida. Ida would probably be on a gen somewhere. We haven't seen her since her first hook. It's been quite a little bit. Oh, they did run into Griff, so Ida's going to have to get the unhook. Griff is going to get through. How is this curve going to work? And he predicted wrong. Griff is still live at the TNO. This is beautiful. Griff, which direction you going? Oh, that's probably a play I would have done, and they predicted it. Unlucky. We just saw Cheese getting pulled off the hook. And that is death hook for Griff. They're going to have to play for Hatch at this point in time. I don't think there's any progress in any gen at this moment. That had huge ruin value. Absolutely. They were both trying to double team a gen. Ida was bottom blocking, and she takes a hit and goes down because of it. Unlucky. This is not what we want to see, and Ida is going to go up. This is going to be another 2 points. It looks like it's definitely down to a hatch play between Cheese and M here. Oh my goodness, that curve back in was very wild. The hit through the window, unlucky. All right, and we are going to see a full total of 25 points for Anguish. Very, very, very strong Billy play. 5-gen Billy is insane. He goes wild with that, folks. We're going to double check, make sure everything is good on that. So the add-ons that they had was the grease throttle, decrease the recovery time of using the chainsaw. And then they had, of course, low pro. One of the pretty much defined ones that you're going to see. That Grim, Pain Res, Undying, and Ruin. So yeah, we heard Undying going, but not Ruin in the background. I think that's what got them. All the items are looking good. Thank you, Rosie. All right, we got our Killer Shack for our hatch, and then we got the basement for the Torn Blueprint. Everything else looks good. I don't see any duplicates. Dead Hard Alert. Unbreakable Kindred will make it. Light-footed. Inner Strength. Distortion. Buckle up. We're gonna live forever. Botany. Deja Vu. Potential Energy. Lithe. Chemical Trap. And Bond. All right, that is gonna be our score. So we're gonna go ahead and switch sides to our Dragoober's Killer, which I believe is going to be Firejack. Firejack, whenever you're ready, go ahead and invite me. Make sure you have the map set ahead of time. And we will go ahead and get on to the next round. Do not reset, no. Cherry, never reset the points, because we might need the points for a tiebreaker. All right, let's get some music going. Who is the killer? They have their name listed as M.
Okay, what's the plan, huh? Woke up every day like this. It's a brand new day. Hey. Wake up every morning and say it's a brand new day. Hey.
Perfect. Thank you, Cherry. There's Firejack. He is sending us the invite. All right, so just so you guys are aware, as far as Team Anguish, they can no longer use Billy. Yeah, that was a very strong Billy, Strawberry. I don't think I could have done any better. I love going against Billy, but that Billy looked scary. Like, I'll pass on going against that Billy, please and thank you. All right, we got Walker, we got Akai. We got Firejack ready as our killer. Yeah, I like going against Billy's Strawberry. Thank you, Griffs. Yeah, that's what we got. I appreciate you. There's Cosmos and there's Heck. All right. All decked out, ready to go. Akai dipping out. Maybe there's an issue and they got to reload like Griff did last round. Let's get rid of those ads real quick. Make sure we don't miss the gameplay. Temple of Purgation. Interesting. I was not expecting that. Okay. I like where your head's at. I haven't seen this Adam fit before. I really like it, Akai. Akai Heart Walker. Walker Heart Akai. Heck Heart Christina. And then just unicorn shaped noodle. Y'all are wild. Y'all are wild. Alright, they're putting together their items, their perks. We got to give them a minute. As we know, when you are in customs, guys, it does take a little while because you got to reset everything. Now, keep in mind, the win condition is a perfect game from Firejack. However, if there's a tiebreaker, we go by points. So, if a survivor pops a gen, yeah, technically they win this round. But we want to make sure that we play for points. So you want to get every point possible, and you want to continue to play as hard as you can throughout the whole thing. Yeah, Repti, the tiebreaker is a 1v1 if Firejack gets a perfect game against Anguish, is survivor group here, and it's 25-0, then we will have a tiebreaker scenario. But my tiebreaker scenario that I was referring to was in the round robin bracket, because there's still violations that has to play. So if Firejack loses this round, his points could still help them win the overall bracket if he scores enough points. If there's a tiebreaker in the round robin. All right, some of our survivors are starting to ready up. Correct. However, they are not eliminated yet, because Dragoobers and Violations have to go against each other, and Anguish and Violations have to go against each other. So they could lose this game, but they could still win the bracket. So it's not over yet for Dragoobers. Nymphy, hello. MX, baby, what's up? So no matter what, Violations is up next, and they will go 2 rounds in a row. They will go against the loser of this game, and then they will go against the winner of this game. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Rosie. I was worried about you. V Hicks! Welcome in, how you doing? Sneaky snake, how dare you steal my stickers? Repti, look at me. Are you looking at me, Repti? Here, Repti, I need you to look at me right now. Look at me, Repti. If you win those 2 games and you go on to the next round, you will then potentially have 3 more games in a row. You will potentially have 5 matches in a row. So, it could be a very wild thing. So get ready, lock in. Let me resize that. I think I overdid that a little bit. Just kind of put him back over there in the corner and lock that. Let's go, Violations! Yeah! That's the face cam you wanted. Just thunder giant in your face. Yo, we are readied up. We're getting ready to go in. Let's switch to that loading screen, baby. Pebbling them at the pallet while you're staring at them? Yeah, that's not a tech. I wouldn't necessarily call it BM, but it's definitely not a tech. So it'd be left up to interpretation of the ambassadors. Also, Cosmos, did you want to be an ambassador next time? I know we were supposed to have you be an ambassador this time, and I don't know what happened. Alright, looks good, looks good. Spectate. I'm actually surprised that this is what's going on. I'm actually surprised that this is what we're getting. I'm not going to call it out yet, because they might not know yet. As you guys can see, there is corrupt intervention in play. It looks like they did see him, so they do know. We're getting a trapper. Yo, Pixel, I got you. Check this out. They're 20% stinky. Alright. We're back into the gameplay. We see that we got Firejack playing as Trapper. He is setting up some traps, setting up his location. He's got a little bit of slowdown going in his favor with corrupt intervention. He's taking his time. Now, what to expect with a Trapper play is if they are not aware of where the traps are and they step in them, we can see a snowball. But this is not something that you're going to see a lot of chases in the beginning. You're just going to see him chase people off of gens and go back and reset up his... Oh my goodness. We see a trap already? That's just wild, but when we see the pick, no flashlight save, no pallet save. Oh my goodness, we're actually going to get 3 points right away. I did not expect this with a Trapper gameplay. And we got 3 points for the Dragoobers. That is a wild placement of a trap. They saw where that other one is. They popped the gen in his face. He is going to get a hit here. Is he going to commit to the chase? I don't think that's necessarily a great idea. 2 gens, or 2 points for the gen for Team Anguish. What is the plan here? Are they going to stay at check? I don't know if that's necessarily a good idea. You can hear in the background, traps are popping. Oh, beautiful placement of the trap. And you can see right there, we do see Surge in play, giving a little bit of a gen slowdown. Oh, we are about ready to see 3 more. Oh, it's a Trapper basement play. Yo, this is getting wild. He has a couple traps on him. He can set up the basement play. This is a very bad situation for our Team Anguish to be in. They are popping traps at the distance. Alright, and he is making distance. He is going to grab some of those. You still see that regressing from our Surge play earlier. Very calculated trap. Firejack is not a killer to mess with. You think that bringing Trapper in was a mistake? No, absolutely not. Man, his big brain! His big brain! Walker gets stepped into a trap in basement. This could be a snowball. Can he get out of it in time? He's struggling. There's another gen that's 2 points for Anguish. But he gets down. Oh my goodness. And we see Surge popping in the distance. This is a Giga Brain Trapper play. Oh my god. And we're seeing Cosmos going to second stage. 3 points more for Dragoobers. Second stage for Cosmos. 2 more points for Dragoobers. The points are just flying. The traps are being set. This is insane. I cannot believe any of this is happening right now. I think both of those 2 people are going to die in basement. We should add 2 more points to Dragoobers, so they should be at 11. Perfect. Thank you. And he is setting up more traps, and there's another 2 points there for Anguish. And now he can do whatever he wants. He can camp this basement as much as he wants. Heck, leading him away from basement. We're going to see Cosmos die here in a second. That is going to give us 1 more point for Dragoobers. He is moving traps around. That's smart. Oh. He hears somebody trying to get into the basement. Walker went to stage 2. That's another 2 points. That is 14 points for Dragoobers now. We're probably going to see Walker die in there, but we might not see a perfect game from Firejack. He does have to get that Mori. Nobody else has any hook states. Hey, guy, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Welcome in. Who was that? Was that Heck or was that Walker? Or Akai? Looks like it is Akai. Your name's Akai Hart Walker. It's hard to determine which one you are. But this is definitely Akai. Did we just see Champion of the Light play? That is wild. All right, and Walker just died in the basement. 1 more point. Let's double check the hook states. So Heck has, so they should be 15. Perfect. Our score is accurate. 2 more for Anguish. He is going to take a hit here. Oh. He did take the hit, though. Shauna, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Oh, my goodness. Firejack is showing that he is an amazing killer. Oh, but he miscalculated on that trap. But he still gets Akai down. He gets the search value. He now knows where Heck is. He is at 1 gen. He can camp, tunnel, whatever he needs to do. He is going for maximum points. He wants to get those 24 points. He cannot get the Ivory Mori at this point, but he could still get the hook states. Oh, he faked it! He faked it! And Heck took off. Can they get to a pallet? There is a pallet right in front of them. 3, 2. Oh, they got the pallet. Beautiful. Firejack traps it. There's no way to escape this loop. It is a very strong loop. We got the TNL right here. Firejack does have a trap on him. Will he set it to control this loop? He doesn't need to. That window is blocked. It is all Firejack all day with the down on Heck. Now he needs to make sure he gets these hooks. They could still wiggle. Well, welcome in, Shauna. I appreciate you. Tell Midnight Snack they're amazing. All right, that is 2 more points for Dragoobers. And it should be 33 for Anguish currently. Yes. That is the correct points. He does need to find, and Heck just died. So with Heck dying, that is another point. Firejack still needs to hook Akai. I do believe. Here we go. There is a hook right here. This is going to be all points for the team Dragoobers, except for the Ivory Mori. So that's going to be a total of 24-8 in that round. So let's go ahead and look at the score. As long as there is no penalties, guys, our final score is going to be 24-33. Firejack, you are a scary killer. I think that's your name. You're a scary Billy. Our killers are really showing up right now, guys. Holy cow. The build is fine. Fastening tools and the trapper bag is fine. We got the Ivory Mori. All items, they went with the Siptic. Yellow and yellow all went down. Key with no add-ons. Perfect. Deja Vu, Adrenaline, Champion, Dead Hard. Off the record, Will Make It, Deliverance, Sprint Burst, Calm Spirit, Distortion, Diversion, Balanced Landing. Background player, Botany, Resilience, and Light. I don't see any penalties there. What's up, Luna? GG's, everybody. Can we get a GG's in the chat? That was just a wild opening round. Oh my goodness, bro. So, good question, Walker, to bring that into question with the camping. So he was taking game actions by going and grabbing traps and bringing them to, or he didn't bring them back to the basement. He was setting the traps down, and then he went and grabbed another trap, and then he found a survivor. But we can definitely go back and look at it if you would like. The round with Anguish and Dragoobers. Anguish will move on 33-24 currently. We could definitely look back to see if we want to consider that camping. It was a basement play, but he basement traps. He wasn't necessarily sitting there, but I see your argument with it. We could definitely look at it. Cherry, I think they're more so talking about for future tense, not so much that round. I think they realize they win. Yeah. Walker's asking for the rule's sake, not for the sake of the round. And that's why I respect Walker. He has very good integrity with that. He's not trying to say, hey, lower their points or anything. He's just saying, let's make sure we're all on the same rule set going forward, right? So I respect that. It's a good question. Absolutely. It needs to be asked. And if any of the ambassadors want to take a look at that and double check. Because from me watching it live, it looked like he was leaving basement after putting traps and then coming back. So from my perspective, it would be borderline, but I wouldn't call it camping. But that's why we have multiple people on the committee, and I'm not the end-all be-all, right? I do this as a committee to make sure we're all working together as a team to figure it out. So if you guys want to talk about it in the ambassador chat, that would be awesome. Let me know. And we'll move on to the next round of our tournament. Again, Dragoobers, Anguish, you guys did amazing, crazy, killer gameplay on both sides. I loved watching it. It was insane. We'll circle back to the Dragoobers Anguish thing here in a little bit. So next up, Violations versus Dragoobers. Violations, since you didn't play, you will be our home team. The home team gets to flip the coin. Violations, do you want to be the one or the rocket ship? Peachy, welcome in. Rocket ship. All right, just so you guys know, if it's the rocket ship, Violations gets to decide if they are killer or survivor first. We're going to let the entity decide. It is the rocket ship. Let's go, baby. Ironics, would you guys like to be killer or survivor first? Killer first. All right, let's go ahead and switch the arrow over to Violations in game number 2. And they want to be killer first, so get your map set up, ready to go, and invite me. And then Dragoobers, get your survivors ready to join me once we are in there. All right, sorry about that. We got Ironics with the invite. Alm's here. How you doing? Anita said to say hi, but she can't play right now. Tell Anita I love her. All right, and let's get some fun facts while we're waiting. Of all the words in the English language, the word set has the most definitions. Fuck, now you know. All right, Dragoobers, go ahead and join me. Ironics is going to be our killer. And we do have to switch over to game board number 2. And violations, I'm switching it over to them as the killer, so you guys can see it there. All right, we got Strawberry, Ida, Walker joining the party. Walker, get out of here. That's a 5-point BM deduction for Anguish for the next round. I'm just teasing. We're having fun. Walker just kind of appears in custom sometimes. Fair. Yo, Echo. Homie. Is this a kind of thing that you would like to see happen more often? More Swift-style tournaments? Oh, Walker, my comms are like, oh my god, he's running towards a wall, and then the wall's there, and then what happens next? They go down! Like, I don't know what the hell I'm saying, bro. I'm just excited to be here. Like, let's be honest. I'm just excited to be here. Yeah, Cosmos, you almost threw that whole round for your team. That's wild. Here we go, guys. We're in the loading screen. Game 2 scoreboard. Yeah, Echo, so we had a solo team tournament where you sign up, and we had like 120 people sign up. And I made teams, but like it was messed up. So we decided to switch to Swift format. He didn't pick the map. All right, so we got to go back. Do a quick reset. Just immediately DC, guys, please. Just immediately DC. So we switched to a Swift format. This is our very first Swift tournament. So as we do this more often, maybe word will grow and we'll get more people to join. Zao, how you doing? Welcome in. All I care about is people have fun and we grow the tournament to get more teams in, so it could be potentially even more fun going forward. So if you are having fun with this and you want to be a part of it, start thinking about the teams that you would like to invite. All right, we're resetting. Bear with us. We'll be there shortly. Make sure you set the map for us, homie. If you're going to use that same killer, it is going to be on Coal Tower. Echo, there's an auto mod. And then there's the, there's a block mod. Like, if you say the F word, it'll automatically block it. Alright, what happened here? Jeez, make sure you rejoin for us when you can. As it stands now, guys, I do plan on doing another Swift tournament in like 4 months-ish, 5 months, maybe 6 months. Kind of keep it regular team-based tournaments like once every like 6 months. Yeah, Echo, I just do that to make sure we don't have like super toxic people. Cheese has to reset. All right. Give me a chance to update something real quick. So, Dragoobers just used Trapper. So I'll give you guys an update. Despicable, our current leader of the tournament, cannot use Billy, Clown, or Blight. That is banned from them for the tournament. Anguish cannot use Knight or Billy. Dragoobers cannot use Pyramid Head or Trapper. And Violations cannot use Death Slinger. If they're going to use the same killer that they loaded in with, make sure they set the correct map, and let's go. Fricks and fracks. So, Cosmos, I might change it to where we allow people to say what they want, but if like somebody's being offensive, we just ban them. Pyro. So actually, it's a good segue. Kind of tell you guys my plans. So, look, going forward of what to expect, guys, is we're gonna have a 2K follower subathon the 1st of June. That first Saturday. You can potentially make me do a 24-hour stream. After that, we are going to be doing a blood point tournament. It is a competition where it's you against everybody. You will join me in a pre-organized SWF, and we will go out into pubs, and whatever blood points you get, we will add those up, and we'll keep track of them, and whoever gets the most blood points wins. Beyond that, we're going to be doing a 1v1 tournament again. And then it's going to be the 2-year anniversary stream. And that is going to take us through July. And then in August, I think we're going to be doing a scavenger hunt tournament. Which is basically we load into a map. And the second we load into the map, I start the timer. It's going to be the same map every time. So probably Ormond. And I'm probably going to go to the middle. And you guys are going to all bring shiny coins. So when you load in, you guys all run and get as many items from as many chests as you can. Whoever has the most items in the timer wins. And then also in August, I'm thinking the sandbag tournament. Then September, we're looking at my birthday stream. I don't know what I'm going to do for that. And then some other event. So we got a lot of events planned going forward, at least 2 a month going forward, guys. And then in October, we have Rosie's baby shower. Absolutely. It's going to be Little Baby Thunder. Little Baby Thunder Jr. All right. We are using that same guy. Let's check out the lag is a little high. It is a tad bit over 200 for Ida. Everybody else is below. But we do have ourselves Chucky gameplay, guys. And we see our first hit. We're going for the scamper through the window, and Ironics hits the 1967 Buick instead of Griff. Griff is going for some loops, a little 360 turnaround to hide the stain. Griff should have gone for the loop. I don't think they're going to do anything with this, and I think they go down. That's probably a Ford Mustang. It probably is. All right, we got 3 points for our violations killer. All right, he is looking around town for everybody. I don't see anybody. Yeah, Letters, you're the car guy. What car is that? 1969 Chevelle? Yeah, I think you're right. I'm actually really curious of exactly what the car is supposed to be. I'm going to check that out next time I'm in there. Yeah. Strawberry has been caught. Oh, but she 360s the Chucky. Brilliant move. He runs over to kick the gen. Interesting move, but you saw the gen explode, so that's definitely pop. Something that maybe our survivors know, maybe not, but the stream definitely knows. And he's being nice and quiet and sneaky. I think Griff is over here, but he can't go for Griff. He goes for Ida. She pops up and says hello, gives him a little kiss on the forehead, and then runs away. That is her style. And we're probably going to see him going for the car loop. Probably would have pre-dropped that one, but she continues to go for the loop. Does he get the hit? Oh, barely missed by the ankles, but there's nothing left here. She's got a 360. Right at the pallet. That is unfortunate. Do we see a pallet save? Oh, we do not. Ironics got scared. We got 2 points for Dragoobers. They completed the gen. And Ironics is afraid of a flashbang. He looks up. 3 more points for our Violations team. Great move by Strawberry to double back around the rock so she doesn't get hit. The Blast Mine! They are changing up their strategy. This is going wild. Stalling, wasting his time. But we definitely see Pop is taking over. Can the Dragoobers pull out a victory? Keep in mind, if they win this round and Violations beats Anguish, we will have a tie and it'll come down to points. So every point matters, guys. Every single one. Get every gen, get every kill, every hook, everything you could possibly do. Hi, Kristen. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Oh, no! They were spotted! They were hiding in the grass, and it almost worked. But their little goober head popped up, and they were seen by the little Chuckster. We are going to see a vault here. And it's going to lead into the pallet. No! They go alongside. I think they get hit here. They should have gone pallet side. And we will see Cheese going up potentially for the first hook. Wait a second. Oh no, she gave herself away. He would have walked through. He would have walked through, but she gave herself away. 3 points for Violations. Strawberry was going for that cheeky pallet play. Unlucky. I think our Chucky is having seizures. He's going in and out of Heidi Ho. Just screaming for the sake of screaming. We see some scratchy marks. We see a gen progressing. We are going to see Pop moves the weasel on that one. With an unhook has happened. It is Ida. Unlucky. Oh, backwards. Here he goes again. That's another seizure tech. What is this Chucky going to do? He goes in. It worked. It was wild. Chucky has a seizure and gets the survivor down. I haven't seen so much craziness in my life. Ida is the target to get on this team because she is normally super, super sneaky. That is going to be another 2 points. Violations is up 11 to now 4. Oh, another blast mine. They are just setting them up everywhere. That gen has been regressed quite a bit. I'm not sure they're going to get much more out of that. We do see that Ida has been taken off the hook. Are they resetting, or is he going to be a back-to-hooker? This is what we're going to find out. He does not go back to hook. He spots Cheese in the distance. He decides to go away from it. Let's see if the call-out for Cheese. Yeah, no other survivor nearby. He has to commit to Cheese. He does not. Cheese has too much distance, and the Jungle Gym going back over here spots Strawberry Waffles. That gen can only take like 1 or 2 more hits before it can no longer be regressed. She takes a hit. We're going to see the quick Heidi Ho and the zip before the pallet at Shaq. She 360'd a little bit too early and goes down. And there is 3 more points. All survivors have now been hooked. That's going to put us at 14. He's going back to pop this gen that is very smart. Oh! They popped it in his face! That was even smarter! Our Chucky was playing chess, but our Dragoobers were playing 3D chess. Griffs goes down. Good try. Oh my goodness. This is an unfortunate turn of events for Dragoobers. They have one still on a hook and one going to hook now. Griff will be 2 more points. Let's check the hook states real quick. 2-1-1-2. So that's a total of 12, 14, 16 points. That should be our points. Griff still on the hook. The survivors reset. He is at 2 gens. He can camp this if he wants. Cheese takes the hit, but leaves Griff on the hook. Looks like he is going to camp that out. They either have to trade or allow him to die. Remember, he's at 2 gens. There is no survivor rulebook. He can camp as much as he wants right now. And he goes for the hit, and he gets the corner hit, curve, flick, deck. This announcer has no idea what the hell he just said, but it looked awesome. And we're going to see Griff die on hook. That is 1 more point for our Violations team. Dragoobers have got 3 gens done. They are working on some other gens. They just need to stall for a little bit of time. Unlucky. So close to the pallet. Good question, Anita. The drop should end here pretty soon. It's only a week long that they do it. That's another 2 points for Violations. Ida has turned up the sneakiness factor. And 2 more for Dragoobers. Good point. I did not see that pop. So a total of 8 points for Dragoobers. They're doing really well this round, guys. They locked in. As they said last time, their first Survivor game on was against that Billy. Now they're warmed up. They're ready to go. They're throwing hands. Oh, the miss! Was that intentional because of BT? I think it was. I think we're going to see Cheese get the Ivory Mori. We're going to see the death and the Mori points right now. God, we got to love seeing Chucky get that Mori in. Iconic little bastard.
You fucked with the Chuck and you die.
All right. So there is a total of 4 points remaining. There's the blast mine.
Over your freaking head.
Where are the survivors? Casually screaming while being stabbed in the neck. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, the 360 goes wild! And then the pallet. Oh, you are absolutely kidding me that just happened. Strawberry Waffles is her, ladies and gentlemen. I thought she was dead to rights. Oh, but he wins the 50-50 on that one and gets the down. If I'm not mistaken, this will be 2 points. She is not on death hook. That is correct. So there's 2 more points that this killer can get. They have to have Strawberry die on hook, and they have to catch Ida. Oh, he's going for that seizure tech one more time. She leaves her on hook, and she's running. Oh my goodness, that should have hit. She dies on hook. That is going to be 1 more point. It is 24. He's fighting for that last point. They're fighting for Hatch. No, she got. And you can hear the Hatch in the distance as he's going to get the hook. That was a valiant attempt by the Dragoobers. That was very exciting. You guys did amazing. All she had to do was just dodge that one attack, and I think she had Hatch. That's how close it was, guys. That's how close it was. And as you can see, he had no one escapes death. All right, so we had Noed, Pop, Koo, and Painrez. We had the jump rope and the power drill. I don't remember off rip which ones are allowed, so we're going to pull that up for our Chucky. All yellows are allowed for Chucky, so he's good to go. That was a fun match to watch, guys. GG's. All items looking good. Key no add-ons. Medkit purple and below. Flashlight yellow and below. Toolbox yellow and below. We got Blast Mine, Wiretap, Botany, Deja Vu, Will Make It, Light-Footed, Inner Strength, Distortion, Dead Heart, Alert, Unbreakable, Kindred, Potential Energy, Life, Chemical Trap, and Bond. Everything looks good there. I don't see any banned combos. Alright, alright, alright. I have 25 to 8. Is that what you have as well? Everyone else that is helping score. GG's Ironics. That was fun to watch, guys. That was a great match. Well done, Dragoobers. Listen, Kristen. Alright? You were screaming when you dodged that one, Strawberry? That's amazing. You did great. The edge check went crazy. Oh my god, let's not call it that. Hi, YouTube. We just got demonetized on YouTube. Congratulations. You got me to say it. Alright, let's move on to the next round. Go. Alright, let's switch possession to Dragoobers. They are now the killer. Kristen is just drop kicking like crazy right now. Firejack is already ready to go. He tasted blood against Anguish, and now he wants to fight Violations. Alright, so no matter what happens here, guys, Violations will go against Anguish next. Oh my god, my throat is so sore. Pause from all the casting. I get so excited watching these plays, I just start screaming a lot. Cheers. Dragon, when it comes to Wraithy Cherry, we just let it happen. Strawberry, you did amazing. Listen, Kristen. V Hicks, are you not able to join the party? Mantis, thank you so much for the follow, homie. Welcome in. No worries, homie. Sometimes there's an issue with crossplay. Because I know Firejack is on console, so he might have to add you. Are you told what map it is? Only if the killer accidentally sets it in lobby. He restarted his game? Alright, sounds good. Thank you for the heads up. You pressed A to Dead Hard and it didn't work, Cheese? Are you serious? Oh my god, I'm so sorry, bro. That would have been huge if you pulled that off. By the way, Ambassadors, this more relaxed, chill version of tournaments. Do you guys like this better? Like Cherry, Loftus, you guys have seen multiple different iterations of tournaments. Yeah, so, yeah, we might have to remake the lobby real quick. Try it again real quick. Firejack, re-invite me. Yeah, Anguish got slapped by that trapper. I think they just realized you shouldn't underestimate Firejack real quick. Cherry, do me a favor. Message me or DM me what you like and what you don't like about this style of tournament compared to the last team style tournaments. I'm curious. Or put it in the ambassador chat so we can talk about it. This theme was a party theme, so that's why we're doing all like the party style music, guys. I think next one is gonna be heavy metal themed. Because we did alien themed last time, like outer space themed, and then the first time the first time was like medieval themed. You love the themes? Good. Cherry, believe it or not, I'm the one that did that. What bet? What's the bet? Let me see it. Let me see it. VX. They just needed to time themselves out for a little bit. Yo! Bro! We're doing a tournament and we haven't been doing predictions on who's gonna win. I am so sorry. Why have we not been betting? Bro! Oh my god, I am so sorry, guys. Oh my god, do we have a mod that will be willing to take that on for me? Rosie, would you be willing to do that for me? Yeah, we need to turn them all into little mini gamblers. We yearn for the gambling. All right. So can you do a 5-minute thing real quick and put it up as soon as you can and just say who will win this round, Violations or Dragoobers? And then just have Dragoobers and Violations as the two answers. VX. Bro, I love that command. So many people use it. It also keeps track of it. Every time you do it, it'll increase it. Alright, what's your bet? If our team wins, Wraith is a Wesker main. If our team loses, Wraith isn't a Wesker main. Alright. If your team loses, Wraith is a Huntress main. Let's run some ads. Get rid of those ads right now, guys, so we don't miss anything in the gameplay. All right, there is your prediction, everybody. It is up. Thank you so much. Who's going to win this tournament match? Dragoobers versus Violations. We saw how strong Firejack's killer was against Team Anguish. I'm curious to see who he busts out for this one. What do you mean by bracket reset? So the way it's gonna go is we're gonna do this match, and then Violations will go against Anguish, and then the overall winner of these 3 games will move on to go against Despicable in a best of 3. So when we go to the championship round, it doesn't matter how many points you have. It doesn't matter if you've lost. It doesn't matter anything. It is best of 3 in championship round. If that's what you're asking. By the way, Anguish, you will be the home team for next round. So you guys will get to decide the coin flip. We are loading into this match, so we'll do the coin flip right after this. Let's get that loading screen going. I'm really curious to see who Firejack is picking this time. Ghostface? Well, he is on RPD, so it's very, very, very strong map for Ghostface. Demo Puppy, I don't know. I don't think I've seen Firejack play Demo Puppy. Don't you shush me. Alright, we're loading in. Looking at ping. Ping looks good. Oh my goodness, you're joking. You're absolutely joking. What? I'm not gonna say that because I guess they already know. It is a Freddy. We got ourselves a Freddy, baby! I wasn't sure we were actually gonna see this. This is wild. And we're gonna see our first tag. Firejack hitting V Hicks. Probably should break that door while he's passing it, but I don't know which ones you need to break to prevent the infinite. He is committing to V Hicks. V Hicks is going to a very strong pallet, though. Oh, but he messed up the 50-50, and Firejack gets the pallet and gets an early down. Oh my goodness, I'm not going to call it out, but did you see that? Did you see that, chat? That is going to be 3 points for Dragoobers. Oh my goodness, I'm excited. What? And we're going to see the teleport. Oh, he was inside the generator. We do see Ironics here. Ironics hits the pallet. That was very smart. All right, and we see the window vault there. They're going to take off probably towards Shaq. That is correct. That is the direction they were going. They are still committing towards Shaq. There they are. They were trying to waste his time. Firejack moving on over to Steve, which is Repty. You got to be careful. We saw Repty in the last round get a pallet CJ flashbang. It was absolutely wild. We see 2 points popping for violations. What's up, Tridston? Welcome in, homie. Everyone is trying to play it safe against the Freddy. They're running the TNL wall perfectly, paying attention to the check spots, not allowing Freddy to get the advantage here. I think I know what Firejack's plan is. He doubled back. We're going to see him vault right through there. Firejack's going to push him the other direction. Ooh, unlucky. He is bloodlusting it, though. And we see that window blocked. Double bloodlust, so he's gaining some speed. We are going to see the vault, though. Repty is a juicer. Probably going to see another gen pop any second, though. Oh! He knew it was a fake, but he drops it and takes a tag for it. Now they should know it is fake pallet Freddy. I wanted to call that out so early, guys. Maybe he didn't know it was a fake. Maybe that's what got him. Bloodlusting for the down. Oh! I think he left the loop. There is a gen that pops in the distance for violations. Repty making the mess. Oh no, that's another gen. That's another 2 points for violations. Firejack is not getting the value that he wanted. He spent too much time on Repty. Now he's in a location that is a very strong 4-lane. Has multiple pallets right in the vicinity. Firejack is committing for the down, though. Ooh, he went for the hit through the pallet. All right, he breaks that pallet, and he is going for Repty. Repty will get the vault on this. Don't see any gen defense really for our Freddy, and that could be the downfall for this build. He does get the tag there. We do have 2 injured survivors. We have V Hicks is awake. MX Baby and Ironics both were showing in chase there for a second, and he surprised him. The 360, the window tech, none of it worked. Firejack is him. He breaks the door. And we are gonna go in. Are they going to try to get the body block? We are gonna see 3 points as soon as Repti goes up on that hook. That is a 3-point addition to Dragoobers. They're now up to 14. This gen is about ready to pop. They do need to kick it with no gen regression. He hears a lot of survivors. Oh my goodness, we do see MX Baby injured, and right there, out in the open, is there a pallet nearby? No! He switches, he's protecting his gen. He doesn't want to get the survivor down at the cost of that gen. He does get a tag on Ironics. He goes back to the gen. He knew they would be there, he interrupted, but not in time. Can he get Repti, who is broken? Oh my god, the fake pallet! And a little bit of a pallet tech there, it did not work. We see him go down, he's at 2 gens. Firejack can do what he needs to do to win the day. They're really pressuring this one hard. Can he put Ironics down into the dirt? He does have a pallet here. We see a gen pop in the distance, another 2 points for violations. The blind with Champion of the Light. Massive value slowing down Firejack so he can't get to the gens in time. Will Repti get picked up? And we don't see any kind of bang or anything. We're probably going to see that last gen pop while Firejack is hooking. That is another 2 points for Dragoobers. He cannot kick this gen anymore. That's the last one, I believe. Oh, he is committing to V Hicks, maybe. He needs a tag. They are really pressuring that gen behind him. At any point in time, they're going to go in and grab it. He sees it sparking in the distance, so he commits to guarding the hook. He sees the scratch marks. He sees V Hicks. He teleports to the gen for protection. They're obviously giving up on that gen. They're moving to a different one. Do they go for the unhook, or are they giving him the point? Smart money would be to let him have the hook and to get another gen. Firejack does see the scratch marks moving around. He's going to let them go for the unhook. Maybe not. Oh, there it is. Did he hit the wrong person? He did. Oh, that is so unlucky. Who is he going to commit to? And he sticks it out to V Hicks. We will see it down here. Unless the dead hard. Perfectly timed dead hard. That was absolutely wild, giving massive distance going to Shaq. But Firejack decided to switch off that and go and keep pressure on gens. I never thought we would see a Freddy. But this Freddy gameplay is wild, and he drops right on top of her. Gets the hit on MX Baby. She's trying to get distance, but she messed up a little bit. I don't know if she has enough time to make more distance. There's like no pallets in that jungle gym. She only has the window. She should be able to get the window vault here. Firejack knew it. He played the vault. He put down a fake pallet. Does she fall for it? She can't even get to it. I think the only way she would have been out of that one was a 360 corner tech maneuver. We are going to see another 3 points for Dragoobers. Much needed points for Firejack and team. Firejack is protecting all the gen. Oh no, as I said it, they popped the gen. That's another 2 points, 2 violations. And he needs to control MX Baby and the door. Can he stop them? It's only got 2 lights, so it's probably about 60, 70% done. Oh, and the fake pallet comes through. This is wild. We're going to see Ironics going up for another 2 points. No, 3 points. That was 3 points. That was his first hook. We have to double check the hooks. We got 1, 2, 1, 1. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 14 total for Dragoobers. And then they had 8 from last round. Correct? So we should be at 22, I believe. MX Baby did go to second stage, it looks like. So we're going to double check that again. She did, so go ahead and add another 2 points to Dragoobers. At this point, I think they just need to get an exit. Ironics might go second stage. That will be another 2 points for Dragoobers if he goes second stage. And we're going to see a hit on V Hicks here. Ironics wins second stage, so that is 2 points. We are racking up all the points here for the Dragoobers right at the end. Firejack really working hard. He's committed to that kill. I think they are going to be running out to the other exit gate. All right. We're going to see Ironics die on this hook 100%. And it looks like we had V Hicks going for. That is correct. They are going for it. Firejack knows. We're going to switch over at the last second. So we got 1 more point for Dragoobers for that death. And there's the escape. That was wild. So 2 points for Hatch. And we have to double check how many hook states. I didn't get a chance to double check it at the end. 2 points to violations for the Hatch. And I believe they had only 1 hook for V Hicks, if I'm not mistaken. So that'd be 3 points for his escape. And then it should be 1 point for Repti, 1 point for Maxi, if I'm not mistaken. We did not see the Ivory Mori. We did see Hatch. We did see 5 gens. Bear with me here. Let's calculate everything together. I got 2742. So for that one, they got Hatch, so that's an additional 2 points. And then the escape points. Correct. So they got 2 points for both survivors escaping on Death Hook. They got Hatch, so that's a total of 4 points. And then the V Hicks was the one that we saw go through Hatch. They only had 1 hook, so that was a total of 3 more points for his escape. So I have exactly what Rosie has, 2742. Is that correct? Is everybody else good with that? What's up, Saw Dude? We're doing great, bro. We're doing the second round of the tournament, my guy. We're almost to the championship round if you want to hang out with us and check it out. All right, looks like we are in consensus 2742. It's going to go ahead and put Violations the winner of that round. Can we finish off that prediction real quick? Anyone that bet on Violations, strong play on both sides, guys. It was coming down to it really quick. I wasn't sure who was going to win just because of that end game. We just started seeing bodies flying. Firejack busted out the Freddy was a surprise of all hell, dude. Firejack, the Freddy and the Trapper play. I think you are now my favorite person ever. All right. Let's go ahead and get that set up. I think I have game 3 set up correctly. We do. All right. So as a recap, game 1, Dragoobers 24-33 for Anguish. Game 2 was Violations 42-27 for Violations. We are currently on game 3, and Oculus wants the 1 for the coin flip. Wait. Yo. Jinx on Xbox, I think. Thank you so much for the follow, homie. Welcome in. You guys want the fire ship? Final answer? Walker, final answer? All right. Fire ship it is. Here we go. Here's the flip. All right. You should have stuck with 1. You should have stuck with 1. Violations, you win. Violations, would you like to go first as killer or first as survivor? Correct. Violations won that round. Survivor first. All right. So, Anguish, you are killer first. Go ahead and invite me with your killer. And if we can get a prediction on who will win this round, put it up for like 10 minutes of who will win Anguish or Violations for this round. M is going to be our killer again. We saw them on Billy, and that was absolutely insane Billy gameplay. I'm excited to see what M busts out this time. Ironics and Team Violations, go ahead and join in on me. We're going to run some ads, guys. I will be right back. I'm going to go make some coffee while everything's getting loaded up. M, do not ready up until I'm back. Please. Be right back. All right, we are back. We have the tournament predictions up. Who will win this tournament match, Anguish or Violations? All right, if you guys are ready, go ahead and start readying up. And again, we are on game 3. After this matchup will be Team Despicable. Team Despicable, you will start as the home team. So just be aware that you're going to start as the home team. And then whoever you're against will be the away team, and then you guys will swap. And then Despicable, since you have the winning record right now, Despicable, you will be the home team in case there is a game 3. So keep that in mind. By the way, guys, also, I will have all of this uploaded to YouTube. The first day upload will be done in a couple hours. I did it in Ultra 4K, so it took like 20 hours to render. It's still not even done rendering, but we are rendering it. We will have that up, and then we'll have day 2 up right after that as well. So if you want to check it out, there's the YouTube. Drop a follow. We'll have all that stuff up. I like to upload all of the VODs and everything when it comes to any kind of competition, so we have that going forward forever. By the way, I got me some Jack Link's beef jerky peppered. I got me some coffee. I got me an Amazon gift card. I got me some water. Bro, I am locked in, ready to go. We're going to be having so much freaking fun the rest of this tournament. Jerry, can you do this matchup and then we'll get somebody else? Yo, Anonymous, thank you so much for the gifted to Fairy Queen. I appreciate you. T-Games, thank you so much for the gifted to Midnight Snacks. I'm going to go through and double check all that. I appreciate all of you guys. All right, yeah, we are switching over. Interesting. Thank you, Cherry. We see our first hatchet. M! Ooh, very patient. Hits Ironics. Oh my goodness, that was just by a little hair. Bro! Oh, the swerve! The pallet drop! The duck! Ironics is going wild against M right now. M has a hitbox on Huntress of an ambulance and hits her ankle and drops Ironics. This is going to be our first 3 points. We do see Jen's clacking. Oh my goodness, that Jen is really going fast. All right, she didn't touch it. It didn't explode. It's got to be ruined, folks. Doubled back over onto the tree, getting the hit there. That was amazing. Oh, it's like Razor Scooters to the ankles. Love it. Good call out, chat. Dragon knows what's going on. Our Huntress is doing a great job, but so are our survivors getting that pressure in. And that is V Hicks. Oh, how did he dodge that? It was the run straight into your face tech. Oh no, he definitely goes down here, but he gave her that. Oh, he gave her the pallet as well. An extra throw for good measure into the distance. Huntress is a very interesting choice. I did not expect that. But this Huntress is very good at what they're doing. Nice hit. Oh my goodness. Christina with a K. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in, homie. How is this gonna turn out? They're looping around the truck. They give up because they're out of hatchets. Interesting choice. I probably would have pressured that for a little bit more. We see a gen pop. That is gonna be 2 points for Violations. Ooh, and somebody missed a skill check over there. Not something they need right now. Not in this setting. Uh-oh. Cannot go for MX Baby right now. That would be considered tunneling. They don't want to go for them. There you go. MX Baby was the last one off the hook, so V Hicks would have to be the one to get attacked. That is going to be 2 points for violations. Oh, I'm sorry, Anguish. Ace was the last one? Interesting. We'll have to go back and look. I thought she just got off the hook. That would be my mistake. They were still in the face doing the gen. That is part of the rule book. You have to leave. She wasn't. MX was looping. Ace V Hicks was doing the gen in her face. So even so, he wasn't trying to run away. MX Baby wasn't even on a hook, so that's 3 points. We will. Oh my goodness, that double tap is insane. Nia was the one that was on hook. You're right. Little slip up there. That's why I needed the coffee, folks. Ironics went on hook. That's going to be 2 more points. And we are looking here. We got MX Baby off the hook. They're trying to stop that gen from being pressured. By the way, if you guys did not see yesterday, Mobs was that first Billy yesterday that we saw. That was absolutely cracked. M was the Billy that we saw today. Mobs, if you didn't see it, M was also Billy today. Absolutely cracked play. It's another 2 points for violations. Ironic's gonna need to get off the hook right now. And do we see a hit? We did not see an orbital. That would have been a crazy snipe. Looking for that snipe in the distance, but they are running through too much debris. Well, welcome in, Mobs. Yeah, bro. He's on your level when it comes to Billy. I think you two would be like best friends. Mobs is a very spooky Billy. MX Baby's got to get off that hook. They do need some more gens. They're going to need some pressure here. Nobody has died yet. They definitely don't want MX Baby to die. There's the hook throw. We don't see a survivor getting hit. There's another gen. We got 2 more points for violations. So much massive ruined value. Still at 3 gens. So he does have to go for V Hicks on this one. It looks like V Hicks timed it perfectly. Was able to go ahead and get the distance. Oh my goodness! But he didn't leave. He stayed at the bus. The double back, the triple back. Did it work? It did. The dead hard. Oh my goodness! Does he get distance? She has 3 pallets. Or, well, pallet. There it is. She has 3 hatchets with a pallet in play. Oh my goodness. Repti almost got thwacked in the face. We hear the, I believe that is the Nia. Barely got a glimpse at her. It is. Oh my goodness, that hit right in front of her face. That was a message from M saying, you're next. Out of hatchets. Can they make a play? Oh, they tried for the point click flashlight tech and it did not work. There is another gen though, worth it. We got 1 point for Ironics dying, but they got 2 points for the gen. 1 point swing in their favor for violations in that instance. Welcome in, Jade. How you doing today, ya goober? And Steve gets out of there. Repti is the craziest of crazy survivor that we've seen so far with some of his plays. Remember, he's the one that pulled off the pallet CJ tech with the flashbang. He is one to look out for. And he dodges that. He drops it. Smart move. And he gets out of there. He built a house for M, and M has to kick their way out. Repti is distracting. We might see a gen pop. We do see the survivors on there. The scratch marks are running off to the side. Not much progress. They are getting huge value from Ruin. Ruin seems to be the favorite perk in this tournament so far. Oh my goodness, that snipe! Are you kidding me? Pixel perfect to the ankles, and then another one! M! Do we get an orbital? We do not see anyone getting hit. And we see the Ivory Mori. This is going to be worth 2 points for the kill and the Mori. We will double check hook states real quick. We got 0 and we got 2. So Via Hicks is on death. Repti has not been hooked yet. Gonna have to stay behind that generator as long as you can. You don't have Shacked Pallet anymore, so you're gonna run around. Oh, good dodge. V Hicks is... Oh! The mirror blocked it by the 1949 Chevy Ford piece of shit truck. Blocked it. Oh my god, and the hood blocked it. But she goes for the M1 and drops him. Oh my goodness. They are at 2 gens. They can now slug out for the final survivor. They hear Repti. This is not a situation you want to be in. Oh, good dodge. I'm telling you, Repti knows. He knows he's a knower. Repti goes window side. Meanwhile, Ruin has had the most value. Just clacking away. We might see V Hicks bleed out. Which either way, they're on death hooks, so they're only worth 1. Oh my god, the flashbang play tried! He dodges again! We need a dodge counter for Repti, and the commentator's curse comes in because the very next hook or hatchet was not a dodge. Every time this commentator says something special is happening, the opposite happens. He shouldn't commentate about the cool plays. You need to try to Kobe, sir. You're gonna need to try to Kobe. It's your only chance. Remy. I don't know what Repti's doing. Oh, there it is. It was Deli. He had it the whole time. He was just waiting. He was waiting for the death. Oh, no. And that's exactly what M knew. Brilliant play by Repti, but M wrote the book on it. They understood the assignment. Very brilliant play by Repti. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. Looks like we are going to see 25-6. All right. We're loading out of that match. Let's get some music going. So, good question, Repti. When it came to Ace, Ace was doing a gen in front of the killer. And it says in the rulebook, if the... One second. If they are progressing the the game in any way in front of the killer, and they don't try to leave the area, then it will count. And as far as Zarina, we have to double check on that. Can somebody look back at the VOD for me? We're gonna double check with the ambassadors. Welcome in, Raiders. Cherry Blossom, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you. By the way, let's look at everything else, make sure everything else is good. First aid kit can be purple and below. Key, purple, no add-ons. Toolbox, yellow and below. Flashlight, yellow and below. We had the flower babushka, the oak haft. Let's double check on that for our huntress while we're looking at everything here. And that is good for huntress. And then we had Agi, Hexundyne, Ruin, and Painrez. We got the Shroud of Binding, which is fine. Torn Blueprint, so we can spawn the basement and main building. And then the annotated blueprint for the hatch at Shack. Sprint Burst, Flashbang, will make it. Deliverance, Adrenaline, Resilience, Dead Hard, Hope, Deja Vu, Botany, Wiretap, Prove, Unbreakable, Life, Off the Record, Soul Guard. Don't see any issues with perks or items or any deductions there. We do have to double check on the tunneling because there was questions of that. All right, so ambassadors. What we will do is we will go ahead and we will switch over to the other round, and we will need to look at the VOD. I'm going to need somebody to go back and look at it and let me know. Looks like based upon the rules, people are saying no. We are conferring, though, to make sure. So they're saying Zarina was on hook. They left the area. They hooked Nia, then went back and got Zarina. So by that definition, because there was a hook in between, we're counting that as not a tunnel because there was a hook in between, based upon the rule books. All right, let's go ahead and switch sides real quick. Violations. Go ahead. We are going to have you as killer. And Repti, I 100% agree with you. It does feel rough in those situations. We have to go by what we've written down on paper because we need to make it as ironclad with the rules so it's not left up to our interpretation. Based upon the rules, if there is a hook in between a hook and then that survivor gets downed again, it doesn't count specifically as tunneling. So that is something we could look towards for future sake of maybe updating that rule for tunneling. Because I agree with you, that is a rough situation, but we do unfortunately have to go with the way that we have it written on paper. All right, so violations, go ahead and invite your killer, or have your killer invite me in. And Anguish just used Huntress. And I believe we're going to need Griff. Are you able to keep score? Either Griff or Firejack. If one of you is able to keep score, Jerry needed to go AFK. Oh, you'll you'll finish the whole matchup? Okay, perfect. Thank you. And there is Ironics. What's up, Orchid? How you doing, homie? We're going to do some ads now so nothing pops up during the gameplay. By the way, something to look forward to, guys. I will be having a merch store up soon. We got one piece of the artwork done. We're waiting on 2 more pieces of artwork. We have the new Thunder done as well. So about 1 to 2 weeks is the expected time frame to have the new merch store up. Orchid, if you hook somebody and then you go and hook another person and then come back and hook that first person again, that's not tunneling. That's a little bit different. Tunneling would be going after that one person over and over and over again. It was just an unfortunate situation because survivors went down so quickly back to back right there. All right, we got Heck, we got Walker, we got M. All right, and going back through some of the things. T-Games, thank you for the gifted sub to Midnight Snack. I appreciate you. Thank you, Griff. I appreciate that. All right, and who are we waiting on right now? You guys still deciding on the final survivor? All right, we are going to Torment Creek. It's going to be interesting to see. I think I know who we're going to see here. It is 25-6. I have an idea of who it's going to be. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm getting kissed here by Kristen in the chat. How you doing, Kristen? All right, looks like we're almost ready to go, guys. Despicable, make sure you are ready. Your team is up next against whoever wins this matchup. Hello, Cass. Welcome in. Why would you kill Loftus? We love Loftus. You're going to F MX Baby, marry Totem, and kill Loftus. What is going on, Rosie? That's the most realist thing you've ever said to me, Cherry. You would F and marry Hecker Soup, and then you just kill me. I'm glad you liked the song. Swappy Sawdude wants to fight you, bro. You better look out. It's going good. After this match, Cass, we go into the championship round. It'll be Despicable versus whoever wins this matchup right here. All right, let's get that loading screen, baby. Good luck to everybody involved. I hope you guys kick some butt on both sides. I want to see an exciting matchup. All right, we are loading in. All right, everything is looking good there. Let me get on the killer, and then we will spectate. This is an interesting choice. Ironics must be this main. I'm not going to say, oh, they do now know who it is, so I'll call it out. It is a Legion. Not sure if he is a Legion main or not. I don't know if he gets the hit here. He does! Oh my goodness. We do see another survivor over by the gen. We are going to see another hit. Oh my goodness. That's 2. Are we going to see 3 hits? This is a strong survivor team. But the 4th person W key to the other side of Narnia. There they are. They're going to try to hide and shack. And won't be able to finish it off. As you can see, our survivors are broken over there. That is going to make it hard to make it through this. All right, Ironics needs to find a survivor somewhere around here. The pre-drop is smart. Everybody's broken but Walker. This is the time to strike. Respected the pallet and got punished for it, but that's okay. I think he can get Heck here. Heck is gonna get the pallet though. That was huge for Heck. They're going to get another pallet. You're going to see a pre-drop. Absolutely. That is exactly what you need to do. Going to use the power to get location on survivors. That is a good hit. We are going to see Walker take his first hit right here. We hear a lot of gens with progress. They're going to need a down really quickly here. They decided to go for gen defense instead of the hit. Interesting choice. That was probably what they needed, and they're going to commit back to this survivor. We got unicorn-shaped noodle. Do they get the window? They faked it. The pallet is up. Are we going to see Shaq at 5? We saw Shaq at 5. Oh, my goodness. That is absolutely wild. There's our first gen. And our first down. There is a survivor nearby. Ironics can hit them if they don't leave the area. It looks like they are leaving. They were trying to make a play on the pallet. That is absolutely allowed. They keep trying to make a play. They can hit that person. And we will see 3 points for violations. Now, where is that David? Where did Heck go? Heck is fully healed. I'm surprised to see them healing through. Ooh, that gen exploded. We will see Pop. He's leaving Shaq, going to main. We see both Walker and M over in that distance, working double teaming main. Where the heck did Heck go? Exactly. And he is trying to get a down on Walker right here really quick. Walker forcing him to respect the pallet, getting some distance. This area is quickly becoming a dead zone. Not sure Walker can get to another pallet. I think he just gets downed. He does. We are going to quickly see another 3 points. Looks up in case of the flashbang. Very smart move. All right, we know where the survivors are. Big pop in the distance, so we're going to be calling that out. That was probably pain res, as you can see, and they are making different distance. Ironics is really trying to keep the pressure on. This is not necessarily the best map in the world for Legion, but it is doable. Probably going to pop this gen before they commit to the chase, and they do. We love to see it. Oh! Goes through the window. It was not expected, but they do have the pallet. They can get there first. They are going to plan it, pre-drop it. M's got to make some distance. M is going to... Ooh, we're going into our power immediately with Ironics. Going straight to Pigtree. Goes through it. Doesn't respect this time at all. The double hit. That was wild. I did not expect that. We're probably going to see a loop at Pigtree. No, they leave. They double tap to regain control of the area, but we see a gen pop in the distance. 2 more points for Anguish. And there is Heck. We are going to see the hit here. I don't think they can stop it. I don't think that's a good idea. I would have committed back to that gen. You had 2 survivors in that one area. They're both going to just double team on main. You are going to try to get the down here on, is this M? Oh, there's a gen there. That's another 2 points for Anguish. Pigtree's still up, but they can't make it. We're going to see the down. Do we see a save? We do not see a save. That is wild. I was holding my breath. I don't know about you. They may have this being pain res. Indeed, that's the first hook. You see the gen pop. That is going to be another 3 points for violations. They are catching up, but they cannot allow another gen. Stopping right there to, I'm assuming, to pop that gen. Beautiful. They're leaving the survivor. They're going back to the hook. They can do whatever's needed. They can camp tunnel. They can go AFK. The survivor rulebook is out of consideration. Whatever is needed by Ironics to win this game, he needs to do it right now. Bust out that bag of tricks. There's no pallets over here. Oh my goodness. Heck just ran right into Ironics. Is this going to be our final pain res? So I don't think Heck has been hooked yet. That was another 3 points for violations. They had a total of 18 to 31, guys. Ironics is making a comeback. We could see a tie if this continues. Popping that gen over and over and over again, just applying the pressure. We do see Heck is injured. This gen's about 50-55%. Doing a quick kick just for regression. Committing to M at Shaq. Shaq pallet is down, but they're not committing for that. They're committing for the hit. They are on the gen. They want that double hit, the body block. They're trying to get in the way, slow him down. And they may have pulled it off. I would go for Heck at this point if I could. Might as well get the hit in on Walker. I'm sorry, M. I would go for M right now if I could, not Heck. They are chasing Walker over to the jungle gym area. The 360 tech. It didn't fool Walker. The window vault and going around. We do see another gen pop in the distance. Another 2 points for Anguish. Walker held the check spot. He did not vault through. That was a good maneuver. Oh, but he got him through the window. Beautiful prediction by Ironics. Walker should have held the check spot on that one, but that's okay. I've been in that situation a million times, and I vault almost every time. This is going down to the basement. We're going to hear the final gen pop. Walker might be the one with Deli. That seems to be the play that everyone has. 2 more points for violations. All coming down to this last moment. In a normal pubs match, you would camp. In this instance, everyone just wants to leave. Stall for time. So everybody's at 1 hook, but Walker. Oh my God! You're joking! They got the unhook! So everyone but Walker is worth 3 points if they escape. Walker's worth 1. Going for the play over here. They're trying to get all the body blocks in. Here comes Alpha Team 6 to take all the body blocks. Can Ironics get around to get the down? Oh my God! They just found out it's Noed. Walker staying in the map. He is going to try to get Hatch. Heck is going to go up on the hook. If there's one close enough, it's going to be another 2 points, I believe. That's a weird way to carry somebody. Walker's priming the door. Ironics cannot get the Ivory Mori, so they do have to hook. That is 2 points for violations. I'm assuming that, oh, he's given up on a hook. I'm assuming they're going for the hatch play. I would make my way over to Shaq right now. Oh, it's coming. They both know it's coming. And there it is. So we got 3, 4, Ace, 3, 4, Claudette, and we got a total of 3 for Jake escaping. He had 1 for being on Death Hook and 2 for Hatch, so a total of 9 more points at the end there. Let's double check everything. Muriel Sketch and Legion Pin is allowed. Ivory Mori, Noed, Pop Goes the Weasel, Pain Rez, and Thana. We got our items look good. Shroud of Binding. We got our Killer Shack Hatch. We got our Basement in Killer Shack. Like the choice. GG's everybody. That was a crazy game. You guys are both really great teams. You got 20-16 for that one match, or for the whole thing, Griff? For the whole thing, we got 22-16 is what I have. Let's double check the perks. Background player, resilience, botany, lithe, dead hard, made for this. Adrenaline, deja vu, will make it off the record, deliverance, sprint burst, balance landing, soul survivor, distortion, calm spirit. We'll leave that up. Hey, you guys did good. You guys did good. Ironics made some interesting choices with Legion, and that's why I'm not a Legion main. It was interesting learning from him on when to use the power, when not to. I was calling out, like, I wouldn't do that, and then it turned out well for him, so I was like, okay. You're still new to Legion? Bro, you did really good, Ironics. Seriously. I've gone against Walker. Bro looped me for 6 minutes straight. So the fact that you had him on Death Hook alone, yeah, mad respect, homie. Your mains are Slinger and Chucky. Hey, you guys did great, dude. Seriously. Well, like I said, if you guys had fun with this tournament, we're going to try to grow the Swift tournament. So I want to see Violations make a comeback, baby. Next tournament, double elimination when we have like 8 teams and we can have an actual double elimination tournament and we don't do any round robin. Or like 16 teams would be wild. Rosie, are you going to take score for us live like Cherry was? So that is going to be our final score, 45-22. That is what we have. I just need somebody. Firejack's got it? Okay. Firejack, do you still have the streaming role? Okay, perfect. All right, perfect. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the next round. Game board 4. GG's. Can I get a GG's in the chat for Violations and Dragoobers, please? You guys were amazing. Absolutely. I loved how hard you guys fought and the crazy gameplay that we saw. All right, and we are on scoreboard number 4. Seriously, GG's to everybody that's played so far. All right, so game board 4, Despicable. You are the home team. Do you want the coin or the rocket ship? Rocket ship? Oh, I said one or rocket ship. My bad. Thunder versus Despicable. Listen, I don't want to show you how badass I am at Deathslinger, guys. If I load up against Despicable and I 4K5 them right before you guys play, they're going to be demoralized. I don't want to do that. All right, so again, you want rocket ship? All right, here we go. All right, it is rocket ship. Do you guys want to go first or second as killer? So killer first or survivor first? Survivor first. All right. Anguish, go ahead and get your killer ready. And go ahead and invite me. Anguish has used Knight, Billy, Huntress. They cannot use those 3 killers going forward. Despicable has used Billy, Clown, Blight. They cannot use those 3 killers going forward. Let's go ahead and get some ads out of the way now so we don't miss any gameplay. Let's go with that. We're gonna chill for just a second while we're getting everything set up. All right, looks like we are loading in, getting ready. Looks like we may be switching up to do a different killer. We do have a prediction up if you guys want to place a prediction on who will win this round. Despicable versus Anguish. All right, Despicable, go ahead and join me with your survivor team. Looks like Heck is going to be the killer. Keep in mind going forward, guys, for the tournament, whenever you use a killer, it is banned, and it's banned for the whole tournament for your team. Going forward, there could be a total of 3 rounds coming up. So, what does that mean? Well, it is best of 3. Looks like we're re-inviting. Let's get that going. So, if Despicable wins round 1 and then Anguish wins round 2, we will go to a sudden death round for a 3rd round. So, there could be a total of 3 rounds between these 2 teams. I don't know what's going on, Walker. Is it good now? Alright, go ahead and join. It looks like we're set this time. I think they're just setting the map. Guys, welcome to the championship round. Who's gonna win? Is it gonna be Despicable? Is it gonna be Anguish? Who is gonna be our champion of the first ever Swift tournament? I'm excited to see how this pans out, guys. Get your bets in. Got 11,000 on Anguish. Nobody's betting on Despicable. I'll go ahead and run. Yeah, I did run ads. Sawdude, by the way, and Mobs, you two, if you guys are still there, you two are fan favorites. People want to see you guys return in the future to see that Piggy and that Billy gameplay. I don't think I've ever seen more people in my life talk about how awesome Sawdude was on Piggy or how awesome Mobs was on Billy. I'm so curious to see what teams are going to bust out what killers going forward. Despicable can't use Blight. That's huge. Billy, Clown, Blight is done for Despicable. Anguish, Knight, Billy, Huntress. Some strong killers have already been taken out. Bro, I wouldn't be surprised if you gained a bunch of followers for that Piggy gameplay, bro. Like, I even became, like, I was already a fan of your gameplay, but I became more of a fan watching you in the tournament. Let's get something more appropriate. There we go. Everybody's readied up. Heck, ready up whenever you are ready. Splatter Rooney, welcome in. How are you doing today? Let's get that loading screen going. Big shout out to Cherry, Griffs, Firejack, Rosie, everyone that's been helping, Loftus, everyone that's been helping behind the scenes. Thank you so much. Big shout out to you guys. I couldn't do it without them, guys. There's a lot of things going on in the background. Hi, Bree. How are you doing today? So I want to say big shout out to you guys. You guys are amazing. Honestly, I couldn't do it without you. You guys know how stressed I was this morning, so I apologize for being a little grumpy. Alright, it's loading in. Let's check out those match details. We're going to be on Suffo Pit. We got ourselves a Blight. Oh my goodness. And let's go ahead and switch on over. Despicable is the survivor, so switch the possession to our killer on Anguish if you would, please. We did see that we have corrupt intervention in play. Alright, I'll go ahead and switch that real quick. Is somebody... You might be in the wrong one, Griffs. Go to game 4. I sent it to you. Alright. Oh, what a pallet stun! Oh my goodness! Osor is pulling out the stops to slow down this Blight. As you can see, Ruin seems to be the favorite play of everybody. He gets a quick hit on Jesus, caught him out in the middle of nowhere. Will it be a quick down on Jesus, though? Oh! Jesus played that tile perfectly! Oh, we see a Jet already. 2 points for Despicable. Jesus takes the vault. He double vaults. Jesus is a Blight main, so he knows how to go against a Blight. Oh! Well done. But Heck said, heck no. Gets the down. Can't find Jesus. Picks him up. No flashlight save, so we are going to see 3 points, potentially, unless there's a Sabo. No survivors in sight. There we go. 3 points. Anguish, 2 points. Despicable. Anyone's game still, but these survivors are pressuring gens fast. We do see one peeking through the window like they're ordering from Arby's. It is Letters, once again known as Osor. The double back, hiding the stain, vaulting through the window. They are running these tiles very efficiently as survivors. Heck is lost in the sauce looking for the survivor. They do see them in the distance. They're gonna get a tag right here. That was beautiful tracking. I had no idea where that survivor was, but Heck was like, I'm just better. Oh, and Letters says, here, hold this pallet, as he drops it and takes off running through the window. Running around, looping the 4 lane. And we see the down. Jesus was unhooked while we saw this chase. Osor faces the wall. No chance for a save without a flashbang. We do not see Jesus getting reset as of yet, but there it is. The commentator called it out. It happens. And that is going to be 3 points for Anguish. Our survivors have not popped another gen. Jesus is running from that gen to Shaq. Looks like he is going to follow. No, it wasn't Jesus. It was Wraith. It was... He runs around. He leaves Shaq. He does not want to play with Shaq anymore. We do see the unhook. He can't decide who he wants to commit to. Wraith leaves Shaq. Interesting choice. There's no pallet here. He's in a dead zone. He's going to take a tag here. There it is. But where does he go? Oh, he took the tag and then he goes for Jesus. Jesus takes off running. Was that sprint burst? I'm pretty sure Jesus normally runs balance landing, not sprint burst. Oh my goodness, the 50-50, Jesus wins. But that pallet is now gone. We have not seen Osor in a little bit. They could be working on a gen on the other side of the map. Jesus takes a tag. And there's the gen. The commentator called it out beautifully. 2 more points for Despicable. Jesus is in a bad spot. Oh, but he swerves. And he makes the window. Now he's back in a strong position. Going to the 4 lane. Through the window. Through the wall. And Jesus drops down on... The commentator is going to go on to the next comment. Jesus is most likely going to get put up on the second hook. There we go. That's 2 more points for Anguish. This Blight is trying to control this side of the map. Is still regressing. It looks like they are still getting some value. They are now on Osor. Osor goes, pre-drops the pallet. Probably a mistake because now they have nowhere to get to in time without getting tagged. We should see Jesus getting unhooked probably by Swappy really quick here. I would expect to see Wraith pressuring a gen. Great recovery down. We did see Wraith pressuring a gen. Swappy's probably resetting Jesus. We're going to see Osor go up on another hook. And that is going to be 2 more points for Anguish. They're getting so much value out of this totem, out of Ruin. I would expect these survivors to try to get Ruin. Oh, what a tag on Swappy. Swappy is also a Blight main. Let's see if he knows how to run a Blight. He runs towards Shaq. Looks like Osor had... Might be, what, second wind? The window fake, it didn't work. We're going to see the down. Unlucky. This is going to be another hook for Swappy. Or a first hook for Swappy. This should be 3 points. Ruin is now officially down. We could see the momentum starting to shift back in our survivor's favor. We do see scratch marks. Oh, and we see Wraith get tagged. Unlucky. Right at the end of the charge. Somebody's going to have to go get Swappy. There is that unhook, and I think we're going to see Wraith go down, right? There, that was a brilliant move by our Blight. Heck is showing off that they are quite the amazing Blight player. They have massive understanding of the map, the flicks, the angles. Keeps pulling everyone back to this side to stop them from breaking this 3-gen that they have over here. And they're gonna break it, I think, right now. They did! But that puts it at 2 gens, so now he can tunnel, slug, camp, all of it. I don't know if that was the best decision to pop that right in his face. Wraith is broken, so I believe that was Deli. Letters is gonna go down, or Sword's gonna go down right here. I wonder if Jesus is getting Swappy. Oh, Sword's picking up now. Or getting picked up now, and the drop, there's a gen! Oh my goodness. And here comes the Mori. So 1 more point, and the death for another point. We got 2 more points for Despicable. A total of 8 in the background. Let's see what they could do here. So we did find Wraith. Not sure. I think there's at least 1 pallet here. There is. Let's see how he plays it. Is it a pre-drop? It is. Oh, he got stuck on a tree. In this era of Fortnite, my guy got stuck on a tree and it cost him the down. That is very unfortunate. Swappy is picked back up by Jesus. Will they reset, or will they try to get a gen done while they're injured? That is 2 more points for Anguish. This gen was so close to getting done. Oh, I take that back. That was only 50%. Our Blight making distance all the way back. They know that they were pressuring those 2 gens. And we do see Swappy injured running towards Shaq. Swappy staying in Shaq. Going alongside of Shaq. Runs around the hook. Unfortunate hook placement right there. I think we see the down unless it goes back to the window. The 360 attempt. He dead-hearted. The wild dead hard. That is wild, and he makes more distance. Swappy just made a massive play. And he threw off the Blight. But the Blight missed. Oh my god, this is just inches everywhere. He gives up on Swappy. Swappy's Blight looping was too strong. He's going back to protect the gen where Wraith was hooked. Oh my goodness, and he spotted, I think that was Jesus. It was Wraith. Wraith is full healed. Jesus full healed. Swappy is mended. He perfectly fine now. The pre-drop. Looks like he double vaulted back. Our Blight is trying to hold down this section. How did he miss? Oh my goodness, Swappy is just built different. He is running the Blight. I have never seen Swappy play this well. He is locked and loaded. He probably had 37 monsters before this game. And he dodges that one as well. What the heck? And the double back. He gives up on Swappy. He's too strong. He's going back to protect the gen. Oh, he caught Jesus snapping in the middle of nowhere. He tags him. He's going to protect the gen. It's at like 90%. He could have had the down on Jesus. I don't know if that was the right decision. I don't know where the other survivors are. I think they're on the other side of the map. I think Jesus is by himself over here. Whew. Man, I'm having a lot of fun with this one, guys. Oh no! And Swappy was caught out in the open. That is unlucky. We're probably going to see the gen Jesus was on pop before he can get back over there. That's going to be another 2 points for Anguish. And our Blight is aware, and they're trying to pressure it. Do we see the gen pop? No, Jesus ran away. Oh, it wasn't Jesus, it was Wraith. It was the fake out. Jesus is going for the hook. No, Jesus is here. Swappy might die on hook. They have to get past the Blight. The Blight is defending the gen and the hook at the same time from 300 meters away. The stun! Wraith is a monster! Jesus goes main. Wraith gets a pre-drop. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! That flashbang almost worked. How did he look away in time? We see the scratch marks going there. They do get the unhook. Thanks to Wraith's excellent play of looping. Jesus goes down. This is going to be death for Jesus. Unless we can see someone Sabo or anything. Unlucky. That is another point for our Anguish team. All right, double check on the hook states. So Swappy and Wraith are on death hook, so we're at a total of 23 for Anguish currently. There's only 2 more points that they can score because they've already got the Ivory Mori. And we'll see the down on Swappy. Looks like he is going to slug out, protect the gen, protect the down. They were working on that gen and he knows it. Wraith is injured, so he can't hide too easily. This is such an intense moment. And at this time, I'd like to thank our sponsors. Jack Link's Beef Jerky! Get yours today! I'm just kidding. I'm not sponsored by anybody, guys. Oh. Where's the homie hiding? Where's he hiding? Bro, I would love to be sponsored by Monster and Jack Links. That would be amazing. Swappy's crawling somewhere. Wraith is hiding like a monster. Probably edge mapping. He is edging this harder than he ever has in his life. Hard pause. We're going on. We're looking. Me and the Blight had the same thought process. Swappy's just crawling around. He is writing his name in blood. If you go back and look, he spelled his name Swappy, the Blight Looper. My God, Swappy, that was an amazing performance by you, sir. Wait, are you going Wiggle Tech? Wiggle Tech? Huh? Oh, I understand what he's doing. He is trying to get Swappy closer to Shack for when it finally spawns Hatch to make sure he can get there in time to stop Wraith from going through the hatch. Smart play. Heck is a absolute genius for this. Swappy's got to make distance. He's got to loop. If anyone could do it, it's Swappy. We need him to do it right now, this second, and unlucky. We will probably see him getting hooked on this turn. I'm not sure. It depends. How close is that hook? It's going to come down to literally a hair. And it was close enough. And he gets to spawn right next to Hatch. Now here's the thought process. Here's the thought process. Do you go for an exit gate while he's camping Hatch? Because Hatch is worth 3 points. We got ourselves an old-fashioned Hatch standoff, and the doors are far away from Hatch. They are far away from Hatch. That is unfortunate RNG for Anguish. And that would be Hatch, I believe. I don't think he could have gotten a door that quickly. He did not wait for us to see, but I don't think he could have gotten a door that quickly. Did we have anyone in that chat that can confirm? That was wild. All right. Firejack, you were watching in there with them in VC. Was it Hatch? I believe it was. I just want confirmation to be as fair as possible. I don't know how he snuck like that, but he did it. I have 24-11 because of Hatch, and the escape was 3 points at the end. Very solid play all around, guys. Everyone else have that exact game. Heck, you're an amazing Blight. That was crazy. Bro, I loved it. Mad respect. Swappy, I've never seen you loop like that ever in my life. You went to a whole new level. I think you were the MVP of that round. Had you not looped the way that you did, Swappy, I think he would have 4K3. What's up, Sora? Midnight Snack, welcome in. All right, so we're going to go with 24-11. We're going to go ahead and switch to Despicable as the killer. I assume it's Jesus. So whoever your killer is for Despicable, go ahead and invite me. Let's go ahead and run some ads so nothing pops up in the middle of the gameplay, guys. Welcome in, Undercover Strawberry. How you doing? All right, going forward, Anguish cannot use Blight. So for this match, Despicable cannot use Billy, Clown, or Blight. Yo, Undercover Strawberry, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Thank you, Griffs. The totals are very important right now. By the way, we're going back to Suffo Pit. Ooh. By the way, real quick, guys, before we go to the next round, I just wanted to say thank you so much to everyone out there, this entire community. I think you guys are all amazing. Absolutely. We just hit pretty close to 2K followers. We're about ready to hit it. We're at like 1991 or something like that. I appreciate all of you guys, and I want to keep doing events like this, and I want to keep bringing fun times to you guys rather than just playing video games. I want to make sure we all have a great time together, make new friends, and just, you know, enjoy being out there and, you know, enjoying life, right? So I want to say thank you so much for everything. I love you guys. You guys are an amazing community. And on that note, let's get to the championship round, shall we? By the way, because Wraith got Hatch, if all the survivors die, but Jesus gets, and they get all the gens, they could score 10 points. And Jesus could score 25. So they really need to try hard on this one to make sure they get people out alive. What's up, E-Rock? How you doing, brother? What's up, Mamba? E-Rock, this is the championship round of this tournament, homie. These are our two champions right now. Some crazy gameplay, bro. I was screaming the last match. Doing great, Mamba. How are you doing today, homie? Yeah, E-Rock, if you were in it, you would body the killer up. You would hook the killer and call it a day. Yo, Mamba, things are going amazing, homie. We're loading in, folks. Yes, sir. E-Rock, it's best of 3. This is the first round. So there's still going to be a minimum 1 more round. There could be 2 more rounds. Griff, E-Rock's just so powerful, he can hook the killer. He's built different. Alright, double check on our ping. Ping is acceptable. Oh my goodness, folks. Pause the music. I don't think they know yet, so I'll wait to call out who it is. This is exciting. I don't think I've seen him play this person in a while. We don't see... Oh, we see scratch marks now. They are aware of who it is. It is Spirit, folks. Jesus is locked in. But this is going to be a tough one. Oh, my goodness. Walker has played against Spirit. Left, right, and center. All right, we just heard it pop in the distance of a Hex Totem. We aren't sure what that Hex Totem is yet, but we do know that it's popped. All right, we see a Kai running over here. He gave up on Walker. See what Jesus does with this one. He is going to move over and... Oh my goodness, he won the 50-50. You're joking. Jesus, his headset volume is turned up to 1 billion. We might see a down coming up here. Oh my God. That is absolutely insane, Jesus. Your tracking is impeccable, sir. Does he walk through the pallet? He doesn't. Looks like he's walking towards the gen. It looks like Ruin is still up. So we probably heard Undying. We see that gen clacking away without any regression. We hear another one right here. He is getting some good Ruin value. We saw some scratch marks in the distance. I'm not sure if Jesus saw it. He did. Oh, he was just looking. Oh, they ran into a wall. They're playing Fortnite. This is DBD, and Walker was playing Fortnite. And we are looking at a Shaq standoff. Shaq at 5 is wild. Why did he go into the basement? He is going to W key away. Yeah, I was correct. He is up on the hill. No, he went right back into Shaq. Oh, well played. Oh my God, the double back. We got 2 points for Anguish. But we are... Oh no, Walker gets to the pallet, and Jesus cannot get the 50-50 hit. Jesus is losing pressure. He's going to need this down, and he's going to need it now. He got it! Walker did not expect him coming through that angle, but Jesus does see his survivor there. Does he swing through? Oh, unlucky. The pallet play. I thought Jesus for sure saw the survivor there hiding. He probably didn't. They're using a lot of pallets. A lot of pressure just went off of Anguish onto Despicable. Oh my goodness. The pathing is wild. There is another one. That's 2 gens down. We're going to need to see the down right now. Oh my goodness. What in the McDonald's Wi-Fi was that? That was a hit in all books. We do see it here. See if we see a flashbang. We do not see it yet. Jesus can still regain pressure if he gets a hook now. We heard it explode in the distance. That is absolutely pain res. That was huge. And the person right next to him is running. It is the Obsession. Can he get the down on this survivor? Oh my goodness, the hit on Akai. We got 3 points for Despicable, but we got 2 more points for Anguish. The point tech to stall for time. We see Walker getting off the hook. Jesus needs to get to one of his Scourge hooks. It looks like one is right over here. That is another 2 points for Despicable. Oh, and there's the survivor. As you can tell, it is two can play is another perk that we have. Jesus can camp in tunnel at this point in time. It'd probably be the wisest thing he could do. Oh, he didn't wait it out properly. He should have gone another second. Perfect. Well done, Jesus. Jesus going for the kill. It's going to be another 2 points for Despicable. And again, he was at 2 gens. Perfectly allowed to camp, tunnel, slug, whatever you need to do. That might be huge in Jesus' favor. It just depends on the progress of the gens. He does get a hit here. The score is a lot closer than it looks, folks. 2 more points to Anguish. Jesus going in for Walker. And we're going to see the down here for sure, unless we see a dead hard. He's running to a corner. Jesus is going to need to get a quick hook. But there is nothing quick about this hook. They're too far away. If another gen pops, this is going to be really rough for Team Despicable. 2 more points for Despicable. Jesus has to guess right on where the gen is. Oh, but he does see Heck, but he leaves him. Did he not? Okay, what gens are we trying to go for? Oh! That is absolutely wild. Jesus guessed correctly. This is going to be, I believe, 3 more points. That is 3 more points for Despicable. 26-32. There is our David. He is running towards main. He's probably going to try to run him over there while Walker is working on the final gen. Yep, and I was correct. Walker was on the final gen. Jesus and I were thinking the same exact thing. Oh! Walker greens the pallet, and that was the correct decision. Here's the 50-50. Who wins it? And Jesus will win that 50-50.
Ow! Yeah.
All right, that's another point for our Team Despicable. He swings out of the power. The reason he did that is to end it quicker, so he can get it back faster, guys. He knows they're over here. He just doesn't know where yet. Checking the corner is smart, and they were there. M is running to the pallet. They're going to have to drop that eventually. We're going to go for another 50-50. Jesus is going to get the tag on this one, I do believe. Oh, but he tricked Jesus just like he tricked me. I would have swung as well. Beautiful play by M. He gives up on M, and he's going back looking for Heck. Jesus needs to play this perfectly. He can't allow them to get Hatch. I would like to check the hook states, but we can't at the moment. Will Jesus win this 50-50? Oh, we get the blind. We get the pallet. The double blind. Jesus was running into a wall. What's going to happen next? And they disappeared. No, they didn't. Jesus is big brain. He knows that they keep pressuring that gen. We're probably going to hear the other gen pop in the distance, folks. We do see a hit here. So, Heck does not have a hook. Jesus hits a rock. He's over here playing Minecraft, getting that stone. He can tunnel here if he needs to. This is a smart choice. M is down. He needs to find Heck. That gen's going to pop at any moment. Cannot lose track of where M is, though. If M pops a gen, or I'm sorry, if Heck pops a gen and escapes, that will be wild. He is just circling through the middle of the map. This is going to be interesting to see what happens here, folks. Patrolling these gens. Again, he has that one gen. There is no survivor rulebook right now. Anything can happen. It just comes down to who has the better gaming chair at this point, guys. At this point, I have no idea where M has crawled to. They could be literally anywhere at this point. They've been crawling for a while. This is a very, very intense moment. And they got really bad gen placement to go against this spirit because they can run back and forth very quickly. Jesus is checking all the spots while M is bleeding out. He's probably going to have to do exactly what our Blight did and try to get them to a closer hook. Because if Jesus does not get M onto a hook, he's going to be missing points. You get 1 point for a bleed out. It depends on the hook state of M. If he's on his first hook and he hasn't had second hook, then Jesus will miss out on the second hook points. He will get 1 point for bleeding him out, but you do not get the full survivor death points. I would like to look over, but I don't want to tell Jesus where M is. I don't want to give him that knowledge, so we're just kind of sitting here waiting. This is very nail-biting. It is down to the wire. Anything can happen, guys. We got one survivor hiding, one crawling to a corner. Oh! He did find him. So, M was on one hook. He has to be hooked. He has to be hooked or Jesus would lose this match. Can Jesus get him up the hill before he wiggles? It's going to be close. I think he gets him. 2 more points for Despicable. Heck is worth a total of 5 escape points and 6 killer points. They have not been hooked. Jesus has to get Heck. If Jesus does not get Heck, then Anguish will win this round. Alright, there's the death. We're gonna see. They might go for a door. You don't need Hatch to win this. It's just whether or not Jesus guesses correctly. There is a door right next to the hatch, which is not good for Anguish. But that other door is very far away. Oh! Not good at all! This is horrible for Anguish. There's the hatch. Unlucky. We will see a total of 7 more points to Anguish. And Jesus will get 1 more point for Despicable for the kill. That ending was so crazy intense. Oh my goodness. Alright, but remember guys, that is round 1. Let's double check our points and our stuff. We got Rin's Broken Watch, the Muddy Sports Day Cap. I gotta double check myself, make sure I know. Yep, all yellows are good on Spirit. We got the Ivory, Painrez, Undyne, Ruin, and Friends to the End. Medkit is purple and below. Key, no add-ons. Flashlight, yellow and below. Toolbox, yellow and below. Perfect. All right, we got Killer Shack for the hatch. And Basement for the hatch. All right, we got Will Make It, Off the Record, Deli, Sprint Burst, Deja Vu, Adrenaline, Champion of the Light, Dead Hard. Calm Spirit, Distortion, Soul Survivor, Balanced Landing, Background Player, Desperate Measures, Resilience, and Light. Looks like everything is good there, and they just have a Vigo Shroud, which is allowed. Everything looks good to me. Is that our final score? Did everyone get the same final score, 39-30? Your anxiety can't handle it. I know, bro. They may have won by 9 points, but that's only because Heck got out through the hatch. Had Jesus found Heck, Despicable would have won that round. That's how close it was, guys. That's how close that round was. That's insane. Does anyone have anything besides 30-39? I think we are good with that score. So they had Off the Record, Will Make It, Deli, and Sprint Burst. I don't think it was their intention to hide the whole round, but they clearly did most of the work. The others were the loopers. So if I was Jesus, I would be looking for Heck the first time. Next round. All right, we are going to go with 30-39. I don't see anybody saying they have anything different. So let's go ahead and go to game number 5. Anguish is now the home team. Again, it is best of 3, everybody. So if Anguish wins this pairing, Anguish wins it all. If Despicable wins this pairing, they will force a third matchup. And since you are the home team, Anguish, you get the coin. Do you want the 1 or the rocket ship? Anguish, do you want the 1 or the rocket ship for the coin flip to see who goes killer first? We're going to run some ads right now. Make sure we don't get any for the next little bit. We don't want anything to interfere with the gameplay. You guys want the rocket ship? All right, we're flipping. Anguish wins the flip. Do you guys want first killer or first survivor? Welcome in, Sammy. How you doing? With the hydrate, thank you. Survivor first. All right, Jesus. We're going to reset the lobby so Jesus can set the map. Email only chat. Let's go ahead and get that set up for a little bit here. Emo only chat for a little bit. And we'll go ahead and do the prediction. Choose the outcome. Anguish won the first round, guys. We'll start another one. We'll put it at 10 minutes. Who's going to win this next one? All right, we got another prediction up. Which team will win this tournament match? Despicable or Anguish? All right, go ahead and invite me, Jesus, when you're ready. I am ready. And we are switching over to scoreboard number 5. Despicable is the killer. All right, everybody get loaded in. And for the next round, if there is another round, Despicable will be the home team if they force a round 3. Thank you for the hydrate, Sammy. Cheers. Zios, don't let me forget that emo only chat's on for a little bit. We'll just leave it on for like 10 minutes. This is the championship round, part 2, guys. I think I know what we're going to see from Jesus. I won't call it out, but I think I know what killer he's going to pull out for this round. It is a must-win scenario for Despicable. Anguish can drop this round and still come back and win. All right, we're just waiting on Ray to ready up. Good luck to everyone here. We saw some wild gameplay from our teams with Despicable and Anguish in the first round. I'm excited to see this next round. Again, it came down to a hatch play to determine who won the first round, guys. Both teams very highly skilled. Both teams in the trenches sweating their balls off. Both teams got really good gaming chairs. But who has the Turtle Beach headset is what we're going to find out. Stay tuned. Our predictions are split down the middle. Despicable got 8,000. Anguish got 7,000. What do you guys think? All right, we're readying up. So remember, we cannot see Billy, Clown, Blight, or Spirit from Despicable. Anguish, next up, cannot do Knight, Billy, Huntress, Blight. We got to restart? All right. Let's do a quick refresh, guys. Reset after, as soon as you load in, just DC immediately, please. Was it on the wrong map, Mr. Jesus? Alright. Alright, guys, we are going to the Wretched Shop. Jesus, you can switch killer if you would like.
grocery shop, and in return with nothing, you're saying you just forgot. Well, you can be a bully when you used to be so sweet. All the signs are adding up, and they're equaling a cheat. I think it's time for you to march.
All right, I think we're almost fully reset. Guys, we are starting round 2 of the championship best of 3. Here we go. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. Despicable really needs this win. It is win or go home. It is almost fully loaded in. Don't forget the prediction is still up if you want to bet on who is going to win. Checking on our latency. The ping looks fine. We're going to jump on in. This should be very interesting. We do see corrupt intervention. The survivor should already know. Jesus is already on pace to get into a chase with, I think it is M. It is, and the grab is wild. Oh my goodness. Jesus is him when it comes to Wesker. He's going to stay at Shaq. We're going to see Shaq at 5 with a flashlight. Now remember from last round, Heck was the Gen Goblin. That is somebody that Jesus is going to have to pay attention to. And we will go ahead and get rid of emote-only chat so you guys could go ahead and speak. We are at the TNL wall. How's Jesus going to work this one out? Oh! He made it through! And Jesus faked it out!
You disappoint me. Is that the best?
All right, we are going to pick up M right away. This is going to be our first 3 points for Despicable. We might see a gen pop in the distance. Corrupt intervention is down. He did see another survivor in the distance, but where did they go? They were working on the gen. There's the scratch marks. Oh my goodness! Ray gets smacked in the back of the head. Jesus is him when it comes to Wesker. Can he make the hug tech swerve? He does! Oh my god! What did we just see? That's gonna be another 3 points for Despicable, but 2 points for Anguish. We do see that gen popping and screaming in the distance. That is a pain res. He finally found Heck. This is huge for Jesus. Heck was the deciding factor last time. Jesus has a grudge. He knows. He's a no. Oh, Jesus. Mistakes on the pallet. Doesn't vault. Gives a friendly nodder to Heck saying, well done. You outloot me this time, sir. But I'll remember that next time. Jesus hears him, and he's just going to take the pallet. Looks like Heck is just trying to stall for as much time as possible. Will Jesus get the interesting play? I am not a comp player, so I don't understand what I just saw. Jesus with the grab. That's another 3 points. You hear all of the vaccines going off in the background. He sees a survivor skedaddling over to the right. That was the deli play. You see Heck is broken. Jesus kicks, and it blew up. It is pop goes the weasel. Jesus is out for blood on this one. He is doing everything he can to get the win. Oh my! He wins the 50-50 against M. We're gonna see him go up on the hook. That is 2 more points for Despicable. I think Demon Time Walker is the only one that potentially hasn't been hooked. We see Heck. Jesus can go for Heck. He doesn't have to ignore him, but I think Jesus is looking for Demon Time Walker. Looks like he's found him. Oh! He found him on the gen, and he's going to pop it at like 90%. That was huge. Jesus is with Walker on the buses. Walker greets the pallet. That was a good decision. He is going to get the pallet this time. Jesus is aware he is respecting the pallet. Walker goes through. Is it life? It is not. He is not going to get much distance. He's going to walk into a tree. He's playing Fortnite, chopping down trees, trying to build his walls for later. Jesus has got Walker on the ropes. Will we see a hug tech? Oh, he barely missed it. He's trying to get a little too fancy with it. He's dancing with Walker, but Walker says, nay, nay, I don't want to dance. So he's going to M1, and he missed. Walker greets it again. Breaks the pallet this time. Oh, this time he gets Walker, puts him in a locker.
You could defeat me.
And he is going to hook him. We're probably going to see a gen pop any second. That's another 3 points for Despicable. And there's that gen, 2 points for Anguish. They were double teaming this gen. Unfortunately, Jesus has pop. Jesus loops back around and he finds Heck. He breaks the door. Smart move to get that out of the way first if you're going to loop around main in this map. The pre-drop was valid. Probably going to see Walker get off the hook anytime now. Jesus giving up on that chase. Smart move. He finds M. M pre-drops correctly this time. Probably champion of the light, and it is. Jesus is going to be slowed, blinded, disoriented, and a little angry. Oh, that was a great play by M. Fakes the window, but he gets hit in the back of the head again. Jesus teched him with a back of the head hit again. We see another gen pop. That's another 2 points for Anguish. Jesus almost got the grab. M is running this perfectly. Jesus vaults. Oh, we're going for a body block. Jesus tried to hit both of them. Doesn't look like he got M because M is not in mending. Wonder why Jesus is not going for Heck right now. Oh, he is protecting gens. We're at 2 gens. Jesus can do whatever the hell he wants at this point. He wants Walker out of this match. Walker doesn't have a pallet. He only has a window. Is it going to be a fake? He understood he was caught no matter what. So he wasted some time. Everybody's taking hits. Walker is exposed. Ray is infected. We don't know where M or Heck is. They're probably on gens. We see that gen clacking away. Jesus was thinking the same thing. He's probably going to get a quick kick on that. He does, just to get it regressing, even though he did not have pop. They are resetting. They're running out of sprays. We've seen a lot of sprays pop up. I wonder how many they have left, folks. They run out of sprays. That could be Jesus' plan. I don't know why Jesus has not been committing to survivors. We do see Heck one more time. Heck with the sprint burst, I believe. That's what they were running last round. Jesus closes the gap very quickly. Heck probably on the other side, doubling back. Jesus goes for the hit and gets it. But Heck gets the stun. There's at least one more spray in the distance. Oh, Jesus missed because of the crouch check by Heck. Wonderful play.
Is that all you have?
He needs to really commit to these survivors that are taking these body blocks. Oh, Heck was right there. He probably could have got him before he could go through a window. Jesus gets the grab, but the dead hard by M. He is broken, floating through the air.
Too bad.
Jesus can go for M as well if he wanted the double down. He has 2 gens. What a goofy goober. Jesus is going for the pressure play. They lose a gen. 2 more points for Anguish. This is wild to see this in the tournament. M smartly goes all the way to the corner to buy time for them to get up Heck, and they get up Heck and fully heal him. That was definitely a double pickup, double heal. That is death. Angel, or M, is now dead. 1 point for Despicable. That was a long time in between hooks. Jesus is gonna need to capitalize on Pop. He does not have a 3-gen. But Wesker is a gooby goober who is super fast and can pull it off regardless. This is the one to pop. Perfect. And then you need to commit to a chase. There's Demon Time Walker. He thinks he's him. Can he slow down Jesus? He did dodge Jesus' Wesker. He gives up, goes back to gen defense. He does see somebody in the corner. I think that was Ray. It was. Can he get Ray? Oh! What just happened? He barely missed. Ray vaults, double vaults, triple vaults. Ray goes for the fake of the window. And he goes back. He catches Walker in a tough situation. He's gonna have to hit Walker right now. That gen is gonna progress. We're probably gonna see that gen behind Jesus pop while he's chasing Walker. But at this point, he doesn't really have much of a choice. He does have to commit to a chase. There is 2 more points for Anguish. Oh, and he accidentally slides through the window. Shaq is down. And we're going to see it down here. He does not have a pallet. All right, let's check the hook states real quick. We got 1 for Ray, 1 for Heck. Walker on his second. So that's 2 points for Despicable. And both of them leave. That's 6 points for Anguish. That's going to put them at 16. And Walker dies. That puts Despicable at 18. We did not see the Mori. Unfortunately. We might be a little bit off on Despicable points. I want to double check that if we can. Because both Gabriel and David were on 1 hook remaining, right? Or on 2 hooks remaining. They only had 1 hook. They only had 1 hook, right? So if they only had 1 hook, that's 12... 14, 16, 17, 18. No more. It should be 18. I think it's right. And then Anguish got 3 points for each escape. So that's 16 to 18. Let's double check everything. Unicorn medallion. Unicorn medallion. Interesting. Leather gloves. Classic. All right. And we got all of our items are looking good. We got basement. And we got shack. Or Hatch. Yeah, we'll make it off the record. Deli, Sprint Burst, Lithe, Background Player, Botany, Resilience, Deja Vu, Adrenaline, Champion of the Light, Dead Hard, Balance Landing, Soul Survivor, Distortion, Calm Spirit, Corrupt Intervention, Pop Goes the Weasel, Scourge Hook, Pain Res, and Brute Strength. GG's, everybody. Anybody see any issues, any problems? This is the score. I think it is correct. All right, we're going to go ahead and move on to the next screen. We can switch possession over to the Anguish Killer. Go ahead and get me an invite. Double checking. Okay, okay. That was fun to watch, guys. Jesus, you were amazing. As always, good sir. We are waiting on Despicable Survivor Group. Whenever you guys are ready, go ahead and join me. Thank you, Griff. You are amazing. All right, so this is a close game, guys. We're going to have to see really strong Survivor gameplay for them to pull out a victory. M has been very dominant on their killer. Let me go ahead and mark down what we were using. So M on Team Anguish cannot use Knight. They cannot use Billy. They cannot use Huntress. They cannot use Blight. Make sure the correct map is set. Once you get everything set, take your time, take a deep breath. All the things you need to do. Get ready and lock in. This might be the last matchup of the day. If the Despicable Survivor Group beats the score of the Anguish Survivor Group and manages to pull out a win, we will see them go to a sudden death round 3. So this might not be it, guys. Hang on to your hats. We got a lot more to go. All right, they're loading in, folks. Potentially the final matchup of the tournament. Stay tuned. This is going to be very intense. Very evenly matched teams, by the way. Oh, yeah, Sneaky Boy. This is the championship round. Potentially the last matchup. Welcome in, Sneaky Boy. How you doing, homie?
and down, elevator up, down,
All right. Ping is looking okay.
down,
And our survivors now know it is a nurse. No worries, sneaky boy. Life comes at us fast. I'm just always excited when you're here. Oh, he finds Swappy first with the hit. We do see a Hex Totem over there. Oh, the quick down on Swappy. That is not ideal. We do hear a totem popping in the distance. Is it Undying or was it the Hex Totem? Oh, he almost got the body block. That would have been wild. Unlucky. You needed that body block. And then the quick down. This is not okay. The pressure has shifted super hard towards Anguish. They got 3 points for that first hook. They're at 19. If they get this one, they are at another 3. It's going to be 22. And it looks like it is Ruin. It was our Hex, and the other one was Undying. But can they find it? Who did he find? Everybody's unhooked. They are injured. He found Jesus, and he messes up. Jesus is going to get a little bit of distance, but it is Nurse, so it doesn't matter how much distance you get. She can always catch up. We see somebody in the distance back there. Not sure exactly who that was. Jesus probably yelled at him, said, "I'm over here making water into wine. Get out of here." We see a Gen Pop. That's 2 points for Despicable. They're committing back to Jesus. Jesus is sticking to the middle of the map. Smart going towards Shaq. Line of sight is the only thing you can do against the Nurse. She's saving her second blink so she can 2-blink on Jesus. You may be the strongest killer, but have you met Jesus? He's gonna bring you to the Lord and Savior today. Oh, the accidental blink onto the Gen. Here comes the double blink. What will Jesus do? Great play by Jesus. Our entire survivor group has fully recovered thanks to Jesus channeling the powers of the Lord to loop like a demon. I think that is Wraith. He accidentally blinks into the wall. I do believe that is Ruin. That is gone. Did not get as much power as it did last time. We do hear somebody in Shack right now clacking away. It is Osor. This is not tunneling because he committed to Jesus for a long period of time. Even though Osor was the last one off the hook, that is perfectly fine. Oh, he loses the 50-50. That is unlucky. He needed that stun very badly to get away. I wonder, now they don't have Ruin. I wonder what gens they're gonna pressure. We do see some scratch marks. He saw them as well. That looks like Wraith. It is. Wraith is Himothy. The Nurse just barely misses the swing. That Gen is at about 50% progress. Wraith opting for the W key. And does he sit at the rock or did he W key? He did W key away. We'll probably see the double tap. Oh, we did see the one tap. He goes into Shack. That was a beautiful blink. Holy cow. Very well done by M. Jesus, channeling. What was he doing? That was a wild attempt. He took a Polaroid picture of our killer, trying to flash him with the camera. It didn't work. 3 points for 3 points for Despicable, Anguish. 2 points for Despicable for popping a Gen. Jesus is going to channel his energy one more time. I think he's just done here. There's nowhere to go. He's going to have to go to the comp corner and try to run the Nurse around the rock as long as he can. But M didn't want any of it. Wraith is broken. That might have been a deli play, or it could be another perk like Inner Strength. Another Gen Pop. That it's 2 more points for Despicable. At this point in time, 3 points for Anguish. Our killer can tunnel, camp, slug. Go to McDonald's, go to Arby's. They could go to Walmart, Disneyland. They could do whatever they want. There is no Survivor rulebook anymore. And it looks like they are opting to camp because they have a lot of gen pressure on this side of the map. They have a 3-gen. These survivors have to go in. It is very quiet right now. We're probably going to see Jesus go second stage. Sounds like he's getting ready to do a Kobe. And our nurse is waiting for it just in case it happens. We're about ready to see 2 more points to Anguish. Unless we see that Kobe. He doesn't opt to Kobe. 2 points to Anguish. A gen, 2 points to Despicable. They were working on that gen secretly. Can they distract long enough to get Jesus? We might see the 2-tap here. Unlucky, we did. Jesus might die on this hook. He is hanging on for dear life. Was that the camp meter? Did he get the unhook because of the camp meter? Are you kidding me? And we see Osor back on his feet, fully healed. He tries to take down Jesus. Jesus loops him. Oh my goodness, folks. If you are a Despicable fan, your hopes are back alive. Oh my goodness. The tides may have just turned from that camp. That is insane. He lost Jesus. The anti-camp in his face. That is insane. They're double pressuring that gen. He was smart. He would try to get rid of Osor as quickly as possible. Osor's been having trouble looping him. And that is what I thought was going to happen. He downs him. He's going to go back and stop that gen, maybe. Or is he going for the kill? They keep pressuring and bringing their friends up. He's going to hook right back up on the hill. They're probably going to pop that gen on him. But that is a death. That is 1 point for Anguish. But it was a pain res. Oh my goodness. That is not what they needed. Wraith injured in the distance. Looking to see if a survivor is edge mapping. They are not. They're probably going to reset. Jesus is full healed. Jesus is taunting the killer with his booty, saying, "Come chase me. I am the Lord and Savior, your local Jesus." They are trying to hold this 3-gen with everything in their being. They do see the scratchy marks. It is Swappy. Swappy takes a tag. He's going to have 2 blinks. Can't Swappy stop it from happening? No, Swappy is going to go down. Do we have somebody on that gen? The balls, he goes straight through the pallet. And they reset Wraith. Nobody was on that gen. They're both there. Is he a moth? Do they take a hit? They don't. Swappy 2 points to Anguish. And he's coming back for the camp. He sees the scratch marks. And he sees Jesus. He gets the tag. Jesus is running. Is he going to unhook? I don't think so. It is looking grim for our team here of Team Despicable. Welcome in, Calamity. How are you doing today? Jesus jumps in the locker. Stalling for time. Oh, it was enough time to get Swappy. Here is the Ivory Mori and the kill. That's 2 more points to Anguish. We see Wraith in the distance. And he's going to pick him up, and he's going to go ahead and hook him. That was a wild round, guys. Last one up is Swappy. I think Swappy's on death hook. I think Wraith is only 2 points. She is moving rather fast. This is most likely agitation. That is 2 more points for Anguish. The DC doesn't count. You're not allowed to DC. So they're gonna get the full points, so another point towards Anguish for the death of Wraith. And he's waiting out to see where Swappy is. He found Swappy behind the rock. I don't think Swappy's gonna be able to get that. The dead heart. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. But he runs away. He may have had enough time to get that. And there's the down. And that's gonna be 1 more point for Anguish. That was a wild round, guys. Very, very close. GG's, everybody. Can we get a GG's in the chat and a W for the round? That was an amazing gameplay all around, guys. All the items look good. Shroud of Binding, Vigo Shroud, Thorn Blueprint, Annotated Blueprint. We got everything that we need there. Dead Hard, Empathetic Connection, Prove Thyself, Calm Spirit, Balanced, Unbreakable, Will Make It, Light-Footed, Decisive, Deja Vu, Troubleshooter, Life, Reassurance, Overcome, Resilience, Deliverance. GG's, and we had Ruin, Undying, Pain Res, and Agi. The Fragile Wheeze, and the Badman Keepsake. That was an amazing showcase, guys. Thank you so much for those games. Amazing championship. We do have our winners as of right now, but we are double checking scores, double checking everything. Make sure we are accurate on that. All those items are allowed on the nurse, so that is good to go there. 2841 is what Griff's has. That's what I have. GG's to all teams. There's a lot of really good teams, guys. I want to see if we can grow this tournament to have more Swift teams out there, more fun with it, and see if we can get like 8 to 10 Swift teams next time, and just have some fun. So this is the final score that I have. That will be your champions of Team Anguish will be our champions. We will make a championship trophy picture for Team Anguish, having all of your survivors and your main killer that you want in there. So let us know. I would honestly say go with your Billy, but it's up to you. Your Billy gameplay was probably crowd favorite. They'd love to see it. But let us know. Talk to Walker. Talk to me. We'll get that set up. I hope you guys all had an amazing day checking this out. Feel free to give me or ambassadors or mods or anybody some feedback on how we can improve it for next time. Besides, obviously, more teams. I know everybody would like to see more teams next time around. All right, guys, this is normally my day off, so we are going to go ahead and raid out rather than continue the stream. I had a lot of fun today, guys. My throat is falling apart from all the screaming. So we will go ahead and raid. Give me 1 second here. Who do we want to raid? Let's go ahead and raid the homie. Give me 1 second. Yeah, well, let's go ahead and raid the homie. Midnight Snack. Thank you, Dragon Fruit. I tried my best. I'm not a professional commentator, guys. I tried my best. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm always looking to try to get better at that kind of thing. Here's some raid emojis, guys, if you want to drop them. Drop a lurk, drop a follow, hang out. Spread some love. We will see you guys later. I will be back at it again on Tuesday. And we will have plans for new events and things coming forward. We'll have 1v1 tournaments. We'll have blood point tournaments. All kinds of new things that are going to be fun competition that is not necessarily a hardcore sweat fest like this was. So, GG's to all the teams. Despicable. You guys were amazing. Anguish, our champions. Dragoobers, y'all little goobers. I loved you. Praise the Goth girls were amazing. Praise the Echo. Oh my goodness, I love it. Violations, you guys did great. GG's to everybody. I hope you guys have a great night, everybody, and I will see you guys Tuesday. Let's do it. Let's raid.